Alvarez here. You're listening to the Kicking Out Podcast, a podcast about All Elite Wrestling, hosted by Tanner Lee, Paul Zartman, and Austin Shepard.
You are listening to the number one AEW podcast, the Kicking Out Podcast, a podcast about All Elite Wrestling, hosted by my favorite host, Tanner Lee, Paul Zartman, and Austin Shepard. So if you want to know everything that's going on in the world of All Elite Wrestling, AEW, then you need to listen to the Kicking Out Podcast. Please tell Thunder Rosa I said hello.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Kicking Out Podcast. Today is a very, very special episode. We are joined by 3 out of the 4 people who will be here competing for the KOP predictions title, because JPJ, he's the typical champion like Tanner used to be and just shows up whenever he feels like it. But I am Paul Zartman. I am joined by Tanner Lee, Austin Shepard, and Pluggo is here with us waiting on the arrival of his tag team partner. Boys, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Paul.
I wish it
Memorial Day weekend. Let's roll.
I'm happy to see you, Paul. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I've gotten over what happened here on Sunday. I was very disrespectful for you to try to break up the bond that JPJ and I have by putting your little backdoor politicking. But was that Brian Alvarez and Dave LaGreca shouting you guys out as the number one AEW Kicking Out podcast? How can you be number one when you don't have your belt? Doesn't that make us, Between Two Beards, now the official number one AEW podcast on the planet?
You don't have shit, Pluggo.
It's in our house, maybe. It's in JPJ's fridge.
It's not even in the same state as you.
Listen,
Yeah.
but it ain't in your house either. You ain't got shit either. You ain't got shit either. What are you talking about?
It's just a matter of time before it comes back.
Paul,
to
you're
the
looking
lovely state
extra
of Indiana.
beautiful today, by the way, you stud.
Oh yeah, the TV behind me shut off, so now I'm like very white.
When are you gonna make the right decision to come on over to Between Two Beards, baby?
I haven't even gotten an invite yet, so
you're always welcome. My door is always open.
Oh, good God.
Oh
my Lord.
Oh, shit's gonna get deep, boys.
Oh,
as deep
as Paul would like.
Hope you got your waders on.
Well, let's catch up with some comments before the KOP Predictions champion finally shows up tonight.
Making a grand entrance.
Steffi says, "Hey, Pluggo."
Entertainment. Hey, Steffi, how are you?
Majin said, "Tanner and Shep gotta win. Don't let these bums freebird your title, especially Pluggo. A loser of epic proportions like that shouldn't be anywhere near a title."
Ban that bum. Wow.
Dude, I think this is
is
the first time in 3 years Maj and I have agreed on something.
You guys have been agreeing a lot lately. It's kind of scary.
Majin's a real piece of work.
He also says, we know JPJ, you're from Boston. Nothing good from there.
You know who's not a piece of work? Paul Zartman, sexy son of a bitch.
Oh, look at you, Paul.
Whoa, no, I'm not sexy or whatever it is you just said. I wasn't fully paying attention.
Sexy's in the eye of the beholder, baby, and I beholden.
I don't want to know what you beholden, man.
You, baby, in my heart.
Whoa.
I heard the tiebreaker for tonight was flirting with Paul, and I think I'm winning. Not that we need a tiebreaker because JPJ picks perfect.
Wait, who said that was the tiebreaker? Please, somebody inform me who said that the tiebreaker was.
Hollywood has joined the chat.
Hollywood.
You're reigning, defending, undefeated predictions champion. JPJ's in the house. Put some respect on his name, you bums.
Always. Always.
JPJ.
I am so important that I start podcasts late. That is how I am. So my apologies.
All good.
Effing road. I'm going to wait for 10 minutes, but effing road work.
Yes.
Hey,
give me a
Majin, I'm exactly what I'm trying to do. Go Cubs, go! Absolutely.
Shep, I need you to pick yellow or red.
Red for sure.
Yeah. This is what I'm drinking.
Ooh.
Is that a dragon on that thing?
That's a treehouse, so it's my favorite.
Treehouse.
I've mentioned them before. Treehouse Brewery. They're my favorite
Okay.
brewery.
Nice.
One of their core beers is called Haze, which normally comes in a
Haze.
purple can, but this is called Haze Punch. So it comes in red. So this is a rendition of Haze featuring pineapple, sweet orange, passion fruit, and lime puree.
Ooh, I'm not a craft beer guy, but I could probably drink that.
Baby.
What's the percentage on that one?
I will tell you this. It is 8.2.
Oh, I'm in.
Wow.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
You know what else is an 8.2? Paul.
That's true. I'm a 10.0. Paul, solid 8.2.
You missed it, JPJ. I spent the entire backroom session
Talking shit.
flirting with Paul
All right, that's fair.
because I'm trying to get us bonus points.
Somebody needs to.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, so I have a nice little treehouse beer glass, and
Nice.
that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Was Howard the Kicking Out podcast champion?
I was just at Treehouse Brewery, and I had myself a not a handful, but like 3 beers. Of
Handful of
8% or
beers.
higher. So we're
Handful
feeling
of
good.
beers.
And then I was going to get home on perfect timing, and then the state of Massachusetts was like, F yourself. And I said,
So-
all right.
So it's not only Indiana where road construction's everywhere. That's good to
Yeah,
know.
why not at 7:45 on a Friday night on Memorial Day weekend when it's pouring rain? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
During a nor'easter.
22-minute ride. I know. I timed it perfectly. Guess what? 38 minutes it took me to get home. Son of a bitch.
How about those
Anyway,
Red Sox? Yeah,
Oh, hey, look at they won 19-5 today.
they
The
did.
first
They
game
did
of
over the
11.
Orioles. Yeah.
They had the Orioles were so bad today. They had a position player pitching.
I love when they do
That's
that.
never a good thing.
I love when they do
The
that.
Orioles are like Shep and Tanner, just awful.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, huh? Fired their manager. Dude made the playoffs 2 years in
Yeah.
a row. He's having one rough
They don't.
couple
They don't
months. You
know how to
fire him?
handle expectations.
The
Yeah.
hell, bro.
It sounds like roads are crap everywhere. Up in Canada and
Brutal.
Winnipeg, North Carolina, and like Steffi
Anyway.
said, it's Coca-Cola 600 weekend in Carolina.
It is. It is.
No,
I
it's-
apologize. I know
hey.
we started late, and that's all. That's on me. But I am the
Oh,
champ,
good.
so I don't give
I
a f.
Hey,
I
before
was
we talk
watching.
it-
I was
Go ahead.
watching NXT this week, and the graphic for NASCAR popped up. And I asked a few friends about this, but I don't know a ton of NASCAR people. But I know Shep is a NASCAR guy. When the hell did the sport become teeny bop for 17-year-old race car drivers? What happened to the Dale Earnhardts and the Kyle
Well, he
Petty's
died.
of the
He
day?
died.
No, but I'm saying
That guy died.
I'm saying that style of person. Where are the rugged dudes? It's all
He
these
totally-
guys.
Totally died.
I know he
Totally
died.
died.
I know he died.
I mean,
I'm saying those style
hey.
of dudes. It's all young.
we raise hail and praise Dale. Okay, I mean that's what.
Listen,
you
And,
do.
and listen, Dale
But-
Earnhart in a
but
lot of circles, he ain't dead. He's still living.
here's what happened with guys like Dale Earnhardt, Mark Martin, Darrell Waltrip.
Darrell Waltrip, yeah.
They got old, right? They just got old.
I mean,
Sterling Marlin.
Sterling
Morris
Martin,
said.
Coors Light car. Dick Trickle had a cigarette lighter in his NASCAR.
Dick
I mean,
Trickle.
God damn. Anyways,
Name.
yes. Anyways, but what had happened in this sport is it became a young sport, and these young kids got a
Joey
shit
Logano,
ton-
that piece of shit. He was
Yes,
the first one.
he is a piece of shit. He
He
got
was the
signed at like
first one.
14 years old, but he gets money. They get money behind them from manufacturers and sponsors, and then that gets them a seat in NASCAR because they're bringing sponsorship and cash with them, and that's what buys a seat
I'd
nowadays.
give Kyle
has-
Petty my money.
It has Kyle Petty was a legend too with the hair.
Yeah, dude.
But it gives no real shit about your ability to drive. If you got a sponsor and cash behind you, you're going to get your ass in a NASCAR.
All right, that makes sense.
Now, there's one exception to that, and we're going to see him do only the second person ever to do this. We're going to see him do it this weekend, and that's Kyle Larson's going to do the double. Indianapolis 500, Coca-Cola 600. He's going to do 1,100 miles. The only other guy to do it is another Indiana legend.
Robbie Gordon.
Watch
Paul
your tongue.
Hartman.
Watch your tongue. Tony Stewart.
Robbie Gordon didn't do a double. Are you sure?
He tried it. He never.
They
completed-
lost me at I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he
You know
never
Tony Stewart, the
completed.
number 20 Home Depot cop.
He
Come
killed
on.
a guy.
He
Right?
killed a
That's
guy forever.
correct. He's the guy that killed a guy.
Wow.
He used to give people the
Wow.
finger
He
too.
did. He
He
did.
did. That's how you. Oh, come
Totally
on.
killed a guy. Totally killed a guy.
He-
That did happen.
He did.
Yeah.
That did. But I mean, right
Whether
now,
it was by accident or it still happened.
and
Ray
right
Lewis
now,
killed a
he's
guy too. We talk about him fondly. It is
right
what it
now he is he's the number one drag racer in the world right now. Like he's won
is.
2
Wait a
weeks in
minute.
a row.
Did he
Like,
win
yeah.
RuPaul's thing?
damn it, JPJ. I was going to say something. That's good. That's real good.
You won the All-Star thing? The All-Star thing they have on?
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's what we're focusing on this weekend is Kyle Larson doing the double. Okay.
Indy 500. That's all that matters, man.
You know what we're focused on this weekend? JPJ doing the double defense right here. JPJ wrong drag.
Hey, man.
Yeah. I mean, he shot a shot.
Yeah. It's all good.
I mean, they still go down, strips.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's a great joke, Paul. You're so
Damn right.
smart. You're so
Damn right.
good. You're so good.
Right.
You're so
Freaking
funny.
moderator Paul over here.
I'm gonna lean this way today. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! We're so close together, Paul.
You're on like
technically on the screen, you're going the other way towards.
But on my screen, we're right next to each other.
Yeah, go the other way. Go there you go.
Oh, good God. Paul, you've lost the room. I
thought you were going to set the tone today, Paul. You said
Hey, Paul, you were reffing this like Rick Knox.
Yes.
Very Rick Knox-like.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm waiting on the face full of Coke so that I can super kick everybody's head off. Okay.
Do your pants fit
Rendsburg style over here, dude. You don't even know what's going on.
Do your pants fit tonight, Paul?
Yes, they do.
No, because he left him at my place.
I didn't have to wear a belt today. I was very proud of myself.
Whoa.
I'm just ignoring Pluggo at this point.
Listen, it's you get to do it normally after a while.
Wow, I thought we were united down there, JP.
We'll see how this goes tonight, and then we'll decide.
At this point, I could probably say I took a blue crap, and Pluggo's going to go, man, I love blue craps. They're the best, Paul. I'm so proud that you can provide brown or blue
listen to be fair, if you took a blue crap, I would be genuinely intrigued as to how that happened, and I'd ask you about what you ate that day to make that happen. So yeah, shut up, Paul. Of course I take interest in that. Jeez, that's not normal stuff. That's not normal behavior.
Hey, how about the three legends?
Hold
on. How about the three legends had a podcast on Sunday, and Sammy Guevara retweeted a segment from the show.
Yeah.
He loved the three of us.
I bet.
Well, why don't you guys
put him over
up and do a show together?
We put Sammy Guevara over. So
we did put him over, but I did notice the start of that comment. I made a comment like, "How bad was he in the fucking doghouse?"
Yeah, you did.
And then I was like, "Now wait a minute."
So let me get this straight. You put Sammy Guevara over on Sunday, JPJ, but yesterday you're like, "Why the fuck is this match even fucking happening?"
I still feel that way.
Yeah,
but
we were just saying we're glad he's back on TV.
Yeah, we're just saying.
He didn't say that on Thursday.
I said I thought it was time for him to be more focused on AEW because he's served his time.
No, Thursday we just got F-Bomb City for JPJ. We didn't
I was feeling it.
He was feeling it. He was hobnobbing and rubbing elbows on the Kicking Out podcast. And he slums it on Thursdays.
Were you guys just trying to be cold-hearted sons of bucks or what? I mean, commented for the last hour and a half and never even got a mention from you two sons of bucks.
Well, I knew you were there kind of doing reconnaissance work, so I was like, fuck that. I'm not.
I mentioned you.
I'm not acknowledging him because I know why he's here.
I was listening.
I go in. I mean, even when JPJ and I were getting ready to.
Yeah. Paul was in there before the Mania one.
Any comment I said, these two, mentioned it because they like me better than you, Shep.
Well, we just respect you.
Yeah,
Shep, it looks like you're picturing Mama Wayne down there. Please stop.
Whoa,
I love Mama Wayne. And
this beer is quite nice. What are you drinking, Shep?
I just had
gasoline.
All right, I haven't had the garage beer yet. I know Tanner has one too. You got the lime one up there.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm out of lime.
It's
very chuggable.
It's like a crushable, chuggable.
4%, 95 calories, just water.
Yeah, because you can tell, but I at least need double that.
It's not water.
And as you can tell, I give a shit about calories.
That's
right?
a good point.
But no, I just finished cleaning my garage, so I had a cold beer.
Guess what? The next one I'm drinking, 8.4%.
And Pluggo, what do you got? What do you got from your brand over there?
I'm double fisted today. I got the Sprite and tea came out, so we're trying that. Delicious. But I got a Scuro. It is a extra dark with cocoa, cinnamon, and chilies. It's a Mexican hot chocolate style, non-alcoholic beer from the great people at Go Brewing.
Fair.
Use the promo code Pluggo.
I have a quadruple IPA in that fridge. That's 12%.
A quadruple?
Quadruple
Holy
IPA.
shit.
I am going to take a sip of that and
Take his top off. It's going to get
my
wild.
God, 12%.
He's going to
Also,
Shawn Michaels that
I don't know
title.
if you can see right there in front of my fridge. I bought the pure plank from Cope and Christian.
I have that too, JPJ.
I just got delivered today. It's
You'll
right
like
there
it.
in package. I'm going to open it.
Yep.
I don't even know what
I
that
used
is.
to do personal trainer stuff back in my day. Not me, like I don't look like I'm a personal trainer because I wasn't. I used to have a personal trainer, and planking was actually my favorite thing we did.
It's
So,
I bought it last
That's
year.
I like planking with Paul.
Okay, Tanner, you like it though?
Yeah, it's good product. Yeah,
Good workout.
definitely.
5-10 minutes a day.
Yep,
Boom, boom, boom. Feel
absolutely.
good about yourself.
Yep,
I love it.
Yep.
I'm trying to take over the world, gentlemen. So that's
He
what
gets
we're
some
doing.
gold around his shoulder. Look at that. Trying to take over the world.
This thing, they
Shep,
can't leave
you
it on my
got
shoulder either.
you got some good drink there. I see.
Yeah, you have Kettle One. Is that your preferred vodka?
It is. They won't sponsor us.
Yeah, screw them. They won't
We've
even
tried.
DM us back.
Yeah,
We
they
tried.
are Edel One. We don't acknowledge.
I'm a gin man.
them
I'm a
all
gin
the way
man.
now.
You know
They're
what?
just Edel One.
I've tried
gin
gin.
man.
What's your favorite
Gin and
cocktail?
lemonade. Gin and lemonade.
Okay,
Oh,
I've never
baby.
tried that.
You get a good Hendrix and lemonade. Oh baby, Can't go
Really?
wrong. Can't go
Every
wrong.
time I've had a good gin and tonic, I've had it with olives. No
Gin and
olives.
tonic is good.
Just
if
I
you
get
get a
that
s-
pine. I get that pine salt.
It's the piney
flavor.
stuff. So I think
Yeah.
if you do a gin and tonic with a spritz or a squirt of lemon or lime, I think it takes the little bit of the pine away.
So have you ever had a Tom Collins?
Oh, I love a Tom Collins.
So that's kind of the same thing as a gin and lemonade.
Gin and lemonade basically is a Tom Collins. They just
Yeah,
add a couple
some
extra little small
fruit.
things in a
Okay,
Tom Collins.
okay.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I don't
yeah.
need to drink because I'm intoxicated by Paul Sargent.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna let Pluggo take care of the Paul shit tonight.
What
yeah.
the
I love Paul, but Pluggo's the guy.
I'll take care of Paul all night.
He's gonna make Paul feel real nice tonight.
Yeah.
He's gonna make
like
Paul feel
all
real nice.
sorts of, we're gonna get canceled tonight with how many F-bombs I'm gonna drop.
Listen,
Don't worry, I'll be there.
you
I'll be
can't
there
drop
with
more.
I'll be there with more than a shoulder for you,
You
to
can't
cry
drop
on.
more F bombs than I did this week on Beards. I don't know what happened, but I was
I
dropping
have-
them left and right this week. I don't know.
If I get some free time, which is few and far between these days, I do want to go back to that particular episode and see how many times. And I don't care, but I was just like, you are extra F-bomby tonight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't know
what it
Maj,
was.
and I keep trying to pull it back in, and it just every time I go.
You know
to
what?
say
You know
something,
what happened
somebody
to
else
this
cuts
show?
Me off, and it just
You
goes
know what
off the
happened to
rails.
this show? Greatness showed up.
Oh boy.
That's what happened to this show.
Hey, Pluggo,
hey, Paul.
JPJ,
Yeah.
what do you think of the beard? I don't know. Shep says it's a shitty beard.
Well, Shep's a moron.
Well, I
I've
didn't
never
say
made
that.
fun of your
I like
beard.
Shep. I like Shep. Is that
Yeah, you did a few
in
weeks
Re-
ago
Reggie Miller?
on the
Yeah.
podcast.
I did make fun of your beard.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
to me? Reggie Miller
Sorry.
is sitting there pretending to not be
Oh.
having the time of his life.
Yeah.
You know,
Watching
he
the
was
Pacers
loving
beat
it
the
the
Knicks,
other
he
night.
has to be so
Oh, yeah.
down the middle, and he's like, he
You
probably
know
wanted to
what?
scream when Halliburton hit that shot.
Game one, Reggie Miller did a great professional job announcing that
Of
game.
course,
He did not show his bias. He tried. I mean, you can
Even
tell
though he
was
laughed.
trained.
He
laughed.
He laughed. He laughed.
He laughed.
But the other guy was Van Gundy, correct?
Yeah.
yes, he's a Knicks guy.
He was a
Oh.
homer to the T.
Yeah.
He couldn't be more of a homer during that game, and it pissed me off. And actually, I'm going to get on a fucking rant right now.
Oh, here
Oh
we go.
boy.
The
Hell yeah.
fucking fans from New York are
The
so
trash.
fucking awful.
Yeah, the trash.
They can't stand to have a little competition from a little state out in the Midwest. They fucking
You don't understand.
suck.
They were celebrating like they won a championship from a second round victory.
Yes, and there was a guy in a Pacer jersey
Oh,
that
I
got
saw that.
thrown
They were
trash
throwing
on,
shit at. Yeah, I saw that.
which came on Pat McAfee, and Halliburton flew
going
him
to-
and his
He's going to
family
game
out.
4. He's going to game 4.
Yeah, took care of him, got him merged,
Will.
took care
Will.
of him. Yeah.
Take care of him.
That's how fucking awful those fans are. And I'm a Barstool guy. You guys have known me for a while. I'm a Barstool guy.
I mean, look, that's
fucking-
my neck of the woods, baby.
Fucking KFC comes out today, starts
shit.
trashing the Pacers. He is a piece of shit.
Piece of
KFC, Barstool makes a shirt that says, I hate Reggie Miller. How fucking small-headed piece of shit you got to be to hate some guy that beat the living shit out of you 15 years ago.
37 male Indiana.
New York sports fans,
About
the
25 years ago. That's okay.
the second worst sports fans on the
25,
planet.
15,
The
yeah.
second worst sports fans on the planet. So,
Fucking awful.
yeah, they're terrible.
Fuck you, New York.
Trash.
Stay out there.
Absolute trash.
Out there.
They're almost
Get
as
the-
trashy as the Knicks are in general. So that's how that goes. So their
Yes.
best player doesn't play defense. The Knicks are trash.
Always
Let's
up,
pick some
Pluggo,
matches.
always up.
Yeah, you
Fuck
are,
the
big
Knicks.
dog.
And
I'll
you know
talk
what?
about
Hey,
whatever you want. I know Paul was like, "Let's keep this to an hour." I'm like, "Fuck you. Let's go 3."
hey, I got.
Well,
plenty
I
of-
ate
got
while
plenty
we
of
were waiting
cocktails.
on you.
All right,
I'm
so you're not
feeling
hungry
better.
eating. Okay.
I really need to get a mini fridge up here.
I'm not as.
You can leave for a split
hangry.
second and go get some more beer if you want.
Yes, I do
All
make a
good, all
cocktail
good.
mid.
Let's have ourselves a Friday night, gentlemen.
Oh, we're
I'm
having
in.
a Friday night.
Pluggo,
Let's go.
what?
I love it. I love when JPJ pre-games. It's just like
fucking
throttle
go.
full.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pluggo's
Mrs. Pluggo, the
in the
love of my
house.
life,
Pluggo.
the apple of my eye.
Yay, Mrs. Pluggo.
Mrs. Pluggo, you might have to worry about Paul.
Tonight. I mean,
My
Paul's
man.
looking extra
Listen,
good tonight.
Mrs. Pluggo, I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but Pluggo is offering some royalties.
I'm trying to win. I'm trying to keep that championship around your waist, big dog.
I mean, I'm going to do that naturally just by my picks, but either way.
Oh,
Either way.
Mrs. Pluggo
Picks,
is
that's what
got to
we're
be
here
a saint.
for, right?
There's gotta
Oh
be
my
a saint.
God, she's got to be a saint.
She is an absolute saint. The
Pluggo,
fact that
Pluggo's
she
a
puts
stud,
up
all
with
right?
me-
I get it. Pluggo's a stud, but Pluggo outkicked his coverage. All right.
Oh,
I ain't got,
yeah.
I ain't got
He
money.
outkicked
I
his
ain't got
coverage.
money. I don't look good, and I.
Well, I
am
disagree
pain
with the
in
second part. I
ass.
don't know about the money, but I disagree with the second part. But he outkicked his coverage.
You straight Pat McAfee'd it, didn't you?
She
No,
definitely
Pat
tells me that
McAfee,
divorce is expensive.
Best punter
Barely.
of all time.
barely a football player. All right, so that's fine. Punters are barely football players. I don't care. He's a great punter. Don't get me wrong. One of the better ones of all time. I agree with you. Barely a football player. So, okay.
I got nothing to say about your Eagles, Steffi. They're awesome. They're Super Bowl champs.
Your Eagles. Yeah, that is the worst fan base of all time. You know how I said the Knicks, New York fans were the second worst of all time?
Oh,
Philadelphia sports fans are the worst. You can
Oh,
go fuck
boy.
yourself. I appreciate you being here and watching, and you're probably a great person. But if you're an Eagles fan and you root for Philly sports, go fuck yourself.
That's not nice. I don't need a third. You just told me I was a piece of shit earlier, Bajan. Why would I bring you into me and Paul's
You
love
did.
fest?
Anyway, I don't mean to be, she might be great.
She's fantastic. You're mean to Eagles.
I'm not
people.
mean.
You're
That
biased.
is
Okay,
awesome.
Philadelphia sports fans threw batteries at JD Drew and they booed Santa Claus. You can go fuck
I mean,
yourself.
let's be honest. It's
You
JD
love-
Drew.
JD Drew, who had the $27 million grand slam that helped the
JD.
Red Sox win the 2007 World Series, a great of all time. I don't care. Kiss my ass. Go fuck yourself. All
One
right?
time they won't let it down.
Nope. You booed Santa. You booed Santa. Who booed Santa?
How many beers did you have today?
3. I've had 3. This is my 4th.
They're
Who
8.2%
booed Santa?
Pluggo.
God.
Who boos Santa?
And I'm
Evil people.
I'm
Who
the
booed
one
Santa?
who's off the walls.
I got my laptop plugged in. We got battery all night long. Let's go, JPJ.
I got smack. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I can rabbit hole this bitch for an hour and a half, or we can talk about double or nothing. I'm good.
Paul, you ready to get into the matches?
What
Come
are the
on, moderator
rules? What are the
Paul.
rules to
All
this,
right.
Paul?
We rabbit hole a little bit.
I've
Let's do
tried-
It's
matches.
not
Wow.
moderator Paul. It's manerator Paul because he's all
I've
man,
tried
baby.
4 times, but we are here for predictions for that KOP predictions title that is currently around JPJ's shoulder. So here's how it goes. We've got some rules for this. I want
Of
a
course we
good, clean, fair fight.
I didn't agree to
No,
that.
no low blows, no teabagging, no. none
Oh,
of that.
that's what I
Oh,
was
wait a
gonna let
minute.
you
Wait a minute. I
know.
definitely
I'm
didn't agree to
leaving.
that. I definitely didn't agree to
All
that.
right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
No
This
name
is my room.
calling, no F bombs.
What?
We're gonna keep this clean, family friendly fun.
No F bombs.
Well, what are we doing later? Not clean family from Paul.
Shep's
Wow.
Get more beer. Shep's going to get more beer.
Shep had to check out because I said clean family fun.
Well, you lost him there.
Fuck.
This is going to be an all-time podcast.
Tanner, you're on your own.
Wow,
It's gonna be
you
an all-time
you
podcast.
said no F bombs and you immediately
Yeah.
dropped.
Oh, you know it's bad
your-
when Shep goes and gets the brown liquor. When you get the dark liquor, that's
You
how
know it's bad when the Boston comes out when you said the brown liquor.
the brown liquor.
So I don't know if you guys.
I don't even know
have-
it. Oh, tequila.
I don't know if you guys.
Fortaleza.
If you follow little Dax Harwood, Dax drank this about 2 weeks
Who?
ago. Dax.
No wonder he's been a heel.
It's one of his.
Tequila brings the
It's one of his.
anger out.
It's actually one of his favorites. The other tequilas I can never find. that he drinks, and I'm not a tequila person, but as you can tell, I don't make margaritas. I sip this, and it's really good.
What if that's why FTR turned heel? They were just tequila drunk.
I mean, hey, you drink some tequila, and it's like
tequila makes you do wild things, Pluggo.
Yes, but
I know.
To cheers this battle, like kind of like a salute, a flyover of the national anthem. Before we get into it, I cheers you.
Wow, you drinking fucking laundry detergent, bro? You gonna be able to make it? Am I playing for one? Pluggo's like, I've had enough.
I'm done. I'm over it.
I'm done. I've done everything I've had to. I've had kids. I'm married. Fuck it. I'm done. I've lived it. Give me a styrofoam cup. Let me sip this shit. I'm good. I'm good.
At least it's good smelling laundry soap, Pluggo.
Mrs. Pluggo buys the best.
Mrs. Pluggo watching her hubby just off himself on live television. On live.
Gonna eat some unstoppable beads and drink some Gain laundry soap.
Anyway,
we're unstoppable. It's because we're unstoppable. We're gonna gain another victory over you clowns.
Shep was trying to be nice and romantic and romanticize this moment.
I was trying to give a friendly cheers to some good competition. Let's have a fair, clean fight. Cheers, brothers. Yeah, salute. There you go. That's all I got. Don't drink detergent.
Yeah, drink
kids,
don't drink the game.
Don't try this
Don't
at
drink
all.
the game.
There needs to be a Pluggo disclaimer. Like the views and actions expressed here, those of Pluggo.
Goddamn, bro. Goddamn.
We have one on beer, JPJ.
What?
These views by JPJ are his and not those.
That is true. You do have that. Yeah. I do got that Boston anger.
All right, Paul, let's roll.
All right, here we go, Paul.
And since Shep is on a kick of FTR, that's exactly where we're gonna go.
Can we explain the rules to everybody real quick?
We said no F-bombs, no low blows, no teabag, and don't drink detergent.
All right. So for everybody listening and watching at home.
Sorry.
So this is the first ever tornado tag KOP predictions. So how is it going to work? Everybody makes their own picks. So we're got 4 picks per round. But say, for example, Shep and I pick FTR for 3 each. And FTR wins, KOP gets 6 points. Say JPJ picks Tony Storm and Pluggo picks Mina. And JPJ picks Tony for 9. Pluggo picks Mina for 1. Tony wins. Between 2 beards gets 9.
And Between Two Beards ends as a show.
Yep. So, or when Mariah May shows up and gets involved.
Yeah, I told him that off air. I said I talked about Mariah May yesterday, and you got so mad.
I did.
Yep. So that's how it's going to work. So,
yep.
She's coming back to. It's going to be awesome.
The team with the most total amount of points wins. So, yeah. All right, Paul, all yours.
All right. So you got graphics, right?
I do.
Tanner?
I got. Yep. Yes, sir.
I mean, you took my admin rights.
Well,
away
when you threat to hit
back.
Shep and I in the back with a chair and join these bums,
You should have hit Shep and Tanner in the back with a chair because you are bums.
All right. So here we go. For the first match, Shep, you got us onto FTR with Dax. So let's talk about FTR versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. This is a tag match. Perfect way to start off the first ever KOP predictions tornado tag.
And
show.
I'll go first. I love the new heel turn of FTR.
Okay.
So this is their first full match as a straight heel. Even though we got a returning Nigel McGuinness, I think this is his second match back in AEW.
Third if you count the Battle Royal.
Okay, third.
But still, yeah.
I don't think FTR's losing their first heel match, okay, to build them up. So I got FTR for 6 points.
Paul, you keeping track?
Okay.
The points?
I have that. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I got a nice spreadsheet. I'm all professional and crap.
I heard you spread a lot.
Well, I was going to say right when he said the word spread, I'm like, oh my God.
Sorry, Pluggo. I beat you to it, buddy.
It's an Excel sheet there.
You excel in the sheets.
I'm done. I'm out.
Okay, you win. Pluggo, you win. You win.
Pluggo's going to be winning all night because he's going to be cutting those all night. He's going to be cutting those all night.
JPJ, you're the champion. You want to go second here?
You're damn right I am.
I'll always finish second to you, buddy.
Here's my thing. I mainly agree with what Shep said. However, I do think there is an outside chance that we see the return of Adam Copeland here.
It's Cope.
Okay.
It will never be Cope.
Ow,
Fuck you and your Cope. It's Adam Copeland.
I agree with you.
I do think there's an outside chance, which would make me think that he would come back and screw FTR. However, because I do think Daniel Garcia, obviously more than Nigel, I do think Daniel Garcia needs something. He needs a win. He needs something. However, I do agree. I am going with FTR, and I'm going with FTR for 5 points.
All right.
That's my dog.
Tanner, let's head over to you.
Yeah, it's hard not to disagree with anything these guys said. I think FTR is on a mission. I think they're going to have a big match at All In against Cope and a partner, maybe Christian. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's more down the line. But I think FTR is definitely going to get themselves back in the tag title picture. It's hard for me to go against Nigel McGuinness because he's kind of, a special attraction. I think Daniel Garcia really could use the win, but I just don't see FTR, a new heel version of FTR, getting the loss. I'm taking FTR, but only for 2.
Fair.
Ooh. All right. And last and least, Pluggo.
Did you just say and least that I've been flirting with you for an hour?
Motherfucker, we've been glazing
Wow,
you for fucking a
dude,
month,
weeks.
you bitch.
Paul,
Wow.
I don't think budgets is the only thing he's blowing.
Aren't you supposed to be
Hey,
impartial?
listen, it's 2025. We'll do what we
moderator?
want, all right?
I
We'll do
am
what we want.
impartial.
No, you're not. You just said I'm the least.
Pluggo.
That's
That's
the only
because-
one that speaks highly of you on this screen on a consistent basis.
And Pluggo, I appreciate that. I appreciate
Even
it.
though you are the least of us, you bitch.
But
Me?
out of
Anyway, sorry.
every time you've done predictions on this show, you
You
have
finished
had
last.
the lowest score.
Yeah, you
out of
finished
all
last.
of us. If we were golfing, you'd be undefeated.
Pluggo,
Be the Scotty
love you.
Scheffler.
I love you, but that is
But I love
factually
you, Pluggo.
correct. Every time we've been on here, you have
You
finished
know
last.
what? You guys can get fucked.
Look I'm not saying I don't believe in you, but I need to believe in you extra tonight.
I still believe in you, Pluggo.
That's messed up, guys.
I tried at lunch today. My wife turned me down, Pluggo. So there you go.
What? All right. Pluggo, come on, do it. Do it, babe.
I don't even know
Do it,
what to
babe.
say.
You know what you're doing. Do it.
I love you, Pluggo.
They're gonna find out real quick.
Well,
how this is gonna work tonight.
listen. I think FTR was Stokely. Oh, by the way, I shared this to our Twitter to help you guys.
You saw that. Thank you.
If
Yeah.
you don't mind.
I shared
No,
it as
appreciate
well.
that.
I shared it as joined squashing the KOP. And
That's
guess
what
what,
this is.
Paul? You can get fucked because I'm taking FTR for 5 as well, like my dog. Because
Hell yeah,
guess
bro.
what? They got Big Stoke.
Get
They're
used
on
to
a
it,
war
boys.
path.
Get
And guess
used to it,
what?
boys.
And guess what? FTR smashing out the
You
beloved
guys
Nigel
can change all
McGuinness.
your points. You can have different point levels. Not us, because we are one tonight. We go down.
I'm disappointed in you, Paul.
By the team,
I
baby.
was gonna give you my everything.
He wanted your soul, Paul.
I die for that man.
This is
I would
what
die
I
for
was
my main squeeze.
Super
Bam Bam and
confused
Luda, my
on
son,
what's
he is
going
my
on
main
right now.
squeeze.
Oh,
So I was flirting with the moderator. I already drank some gain.
we,
First of all, that's
Oh,
not
we got
me.
Lysol
That was
laundry
Lysol.
sanitizer now.
That was Lysol
But,
right there. That
but
was not me.
FTR for 5, so that's a win right there for us. That's 10 points.
You got all that,
right.
Paul? You got all that?
I do. I
Nerds.
do.
All right.
we got
So-
8 more picks. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot.
we do.
Yeah. So much for that hour.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be
No,
fine.
we're good.
You said it. You said an hour to 90 minutes. We're gonna be
We're
more.
good.
We'll be fine.
We're
having a good time.
sailing.
Just so we know, I just opened this puppy. Look at this. Look
Oh,
at
that's
this.
a cool looking
that
can.
guy.
It's called Yellow is the New Orange. Love it.
So is that a little
Great
citrus
show.
flavored IPA or?
This is a. It has New Zealand hops in it, and it is a double IPA that has notes of grapefruit peel, peach, white grape, and nectarine. That's right. I'm a fancy bitch.
Nick's up 3.5 for anybody who cares.
I don't care.
No,
Who?
It's still going on.
Nick Wayne?
no. My app says
He's leading?
halftime.
Yeah, no, it's halftime. Yeah,
You're
no,
at-
it's halftime. I'm at halftime. Can I just say
it's
Kyle
highlights,
Anthony
highlights.
Towns is a bitch?
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can't
Continue.
stand him.
Why
He
are you
is-
that big and play like you 5'10"?
Sorry.
He reminds me of Draymond Green.
But Draymond Green though, I kind of like though.
Draymond Green will murder your
He'll
family.
fucking kill you. He'll kill you.
Yeah, but he bitches a lot.
Yeah, he bitches a lot, but he doesn't
Yeah.
play like a
And
bitch.
dirty since he's
Yeah.
out.
So does you.
Carl
guys,
Anthony
but-
Towns is like 7 feet tall and he's thick, but he plays like he's 5'11" and 170 pounds.
All
I
he
don't
wants
get
to
it.
do is shoot threes.
I
and
don't
he's-
get it.
Thank
He's not a
God this.
good player.
Thank God this Double or Nothing doesn't have 15 matches on it.
Yeah.
We're fine. No, we're fine. Let's go. I'm sorry.
One
Okay.
down.
All right,
One
all right,
down.
Paul. Next, Paul, call it out, Paulie.
Oh,
Come on,
Um,
Paul.
Paulie.
There's still hope for you.
Today in
Let's go.
1999.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Pluggo, hold on.
hey. I'm
Hey,
on
don't fuck
vacation.
balls on our side, Pluggo.
He just called me names.
On our
I
side.
love with my heart.
Listen.
I will cut you.
Listen. All right.
In 1999, we lost somebody very special to the wrestling world who inspired a tournament. So let's head to the women's side of said tournament, the Owen Hart
Early.
Cup tournament,
This is early.
and talk about Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Moné. Pluggo, you had the unfortunate stance of going last pick. So, Pluggo, we're going to kick this pick off with you.
This is early for this.
This is really early for this, Paul.
Yeah, this is early.
Listen,
But we know where Paul stands about one of these individuals. It's a wrong stance, but we know where he stands.
yeah, and I have some theories on this, but because we are united, we are going. I'm going to listen to my guy down here, and we're going to take Jamie Hayter
Oh, we are.
for 3 points.
Oh, we are.
Because I don't know if you guys have caught on. We're a team.
We are. Pluggo thinks Mercedes is going to win.
I absolutely do, but I defer to the guy with the.
But
gold.
I am the champ.
So
And
listen,
I do not think Mercedes is going to win.
if Mercedes does win,
That's fine. I'll tell
I
you.
will not shut up about it for the next
That's fine.
year.
Yeah, okay.
I will come on this podcast and say all sorts of mean things.
And that is fine. And it'll be earned. And I will deserve
But-
everything I get.
Jamie Hayter gets it done. She gets timeless Tony Storm it all in. It's going to be awesome. This is match. I'm just going to say it real quick, and I'll move on. They killed it with this.
Oh
match.
my God.
It's
This
fantastic.
match is going to rule.
These
This match
two
is gonna rule.
rule. I'm excited. Hayter for 3 though, because it is Mercedes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you giggling about, Tanner? You're looking at us explode.
But they're going to go with Mercedes, which is fine. I
Yeah,
understand.
they are.
Listen, I understand. Listen, I think when these brackets came out, we looked at these brackets and 99%, including me, were like Mercedes. But I will tell you, over the last month since we've had this final, I have been swayed. Tanner,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Tanner, go ahead and give us your pick here. I already know who JPJ's picking, so we'll get his points last.
Because we're united. We're unbreakable. You guys
Tanner,
got cracks in the armor.
let's
don't
take
screw-
it over to you. And who do you have
Paul-
and why?
Paul, have I ever picked against Mercedes on a prediction show?
Don't
No.
show your
No,
cracks in
no.
the armor.
No, I haven't. They have an opportunity to do their biggest women's match they can possibly do at their biggest show at All In. Mercedes against Tony Storm. I like what they're doing with Jamie Hayter. I like the push. I like that she's getting some offense in, especially on Wednesday night. You know, if you follow go home math, you're thinking Mercedes is going to win. And I'm agreeing. I think it's Mercedes, Tony at All In. Give me Mercedes for 7 confidence points.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Shep looks nervous. Shep looks like you guys didn't discuss
this,
this
Shep.
beforehand.
Got this.
So it sounds like I should be down there
Yep.
with you, JPJ, because we're united.
Shep, what do you
I
got?
don't know why they don't have us next to each other.
Because
anymore.
they're trying to fracture what is unbreakable.
Now, hold on, just one
No, that's
second.
just
You
weird.
made
I
the comment about us getting together beforehand. We have so much faith and knowledge in our picks. We didn't need to get together.
First of all, go ahead.
Zip it, JPJ. We didn't have
Pulse between two
to get
beers,
together and-
dogs.
we need to collude. We have enough faith in our picks and our points will be fine.
Yep.
So we didn't like stack the deck and get together and say, oh, go 4 here, go 5 there. No. So with that being said, I agree with Tanner. I have Mercedes Moné for 3 points.
There's 10 points for us.
Woo. Yeah, I don't think so, bud.
Yep.
So
Interesting.
So
here's my thing. Completely understand the rationale of thinking that Mercedes versus Tony is their biggest match, because it is. I will not disagree. Mercedes versus Tony is the bigger match that they can have. And I am not like Paul, even though we love Paul at Between Two Beards. We love Paul. I am not a Mercedes hater like Majin, like Paul. I am one of the ones that knows that she's greatness and knows she's one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Mercedes
she
hater.
is greatness.
With
Jamie's younger sister.
With that being said, I do think there is an opportunity that in this match, you can create 2 giant matches at All In on the ladies' side of things instead of 1. And I happen to think that in a tournament atmosphere and in a final where there are no titles on the line and there is no real storyline, major storyline implications, I happen to think that this is a perfect opportunity to end the undefeated record for Mercedes, because she doesn't need to have a undefeated record. She doesn't. We saw what that did for Jade. She doesn't need to have that. And I think in
you
a
get
tournament,
your run back in WWE, and then you get thrown on the injury list, and nobody cares about you anymore.
listen, I am not a hater like you, Paul. I appreciate greatness. Like, just, she's 25-0 for a reason, because she's great.
I'd also like
Mercedes is great at sucking.
wow.
Okay. That's fine.
I'd also like to point out that Shep dogged us for being a well-oiled tag team machine.
Sure did.
And working on our craft, he's like, we just show up.
Here's the deal. I think,
and that's what happened. The titles
match,
to stay in
I
Boston,
think because it is a finals of a tournament and there is nothing belt-wise, really major storyline-wise that would affect Mercedes outside of this, I think you can create. Listen, is the bigger match Mercedes versus Tony? 100%. I will agree with everybody. But what's the better story? And the better story is the history that Jamie Hayter has with Tony Storm. That's the better story. And I happen to think that one Athena could get involved here, where potentially you go into All In Texas, which is in Athena's backyard, mind you. And not only do we just get, instead of getting a giant match of Mercedes versus Tony, which is a giant match, but it's also a match you can do 3 months from now, and it's still a giant match. It's okay. I think you can get Tony versus Jamie, and then you can get Mercedes versus Athena on that card for the TBS title in Texas. The first match they had was in Mercedes' hometown in Boston. This second match is in Athena's hometown in Texas. I think this is the moment Jamie Hayter defeats Mercedes Moné. 3 points. Same as my main squeeze, as Bam Bam used to call Luna. Same as my main squeeze, Pluggo.
Listen,
3 points. Jamie Hayter gets the victory.
We may disagree on that.
That's a 16-point sweep.
Yeah, that's big time. That's going to be a big one.
Yeah, so if Jamie Hayter wins, and when she does win, me and Pluggo can celebrate early, cracking some champagne, because this shit will be over.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna have to send me the. You're gonna have to send me the.
Majin, shut up. How about that? How about you shut up? Literally don't care about what you have to think.
Oh,
Mercedes Moné. I don't give a shit what you think about Mercedes Moné.
Thanks for joining the podcast, Majin.
Thanks for hopping in the chat. Appreciate you. Don't give a shit. You hater.
He conditioned.
Not Jamie Hayter.
He has to
you
take it if he
hater.
conditions. So
Okay,
Yep.
Paul. Next match.
All right, let's go to a guy that JPJ, Tanner, and Shep were talking about last weekend. And let's move to another tag team match as we see the Sons of Texas take on the Hurt Syndicate. Tanner, why don't you kick this one off?
Yep. I like seeing Sammy Guevara back on AEW television where he belongs.
With ROH titles.
Yeah, with ROH titles, but let's be honest, I don't give the Sons of Texas much of a chance to win this match. But why I don't have full confident points on this is because of MJF being in the Hurt Syndicate. He's got to get involved in this match somehow because, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, he did not have a match at Dynasty. So this is two AEW pay-per-views in a row he had in that match. Was kind of weird, which I got to think, when's the last time he's had a match? Is he injured and we don't know about it?
Maybe.
But anyways, maybe the only possible way I could see an upset, maybe he tries to make sure they successfully defend the title. He accidentally costs them. Don't see that happening, though. I think Big Bob, Lashley, and Shelton get the dub because they hurt people. Hurt Syndicate for 5 confident points.
Just 5?
Just 5.
What?
No, I got some in the holster, my friend.
That's fine. I'm ready for it.
All right. Well, Tanner, let's head over to your tag team partner. And Shep, what do you have?
As much as I love Dustin Reynolds, and I love what he's done.
Who?
Rhodes.
Really.
Rhodes, bro. Don't you know there's more than one family?
Yeah.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Yes.
As much as I love him, and I love what he's done in his 50s and done a great job. And I love that he's taken Sammy under his wing. Okay? Can appreciate that. I don't understand how they were kind of thrown into this tag team title run with this stacked tag team title that we have, our tag team division we have in AEW. I think it'll be a great match, but I have the Hurt Syndicate for 9.
Wow.
Hurt people.
Wow.
We hurt people.
Yep.
Hurt people.
Yep.
All right. Pluggo, let's send it over to you, big guy.
All right, I said this last night on Beard Shep, if you're paying attention. This match is simply the reason that the Sons of Texas are in this match is because it's going to be a shameless plug fest of, speaking of Texas, All In, July. That's the only reason they're here. There's no reason this match needs to happen. There's other tag teams. We have the Hurt Syndicate for 8.
Yeah. And he said we. You notice how he said
I see
we?
what's going on here. I see what's
You
going on.
notice how he said we?
Because we are a
Almost like we're a united front.
like we hurt people.
This is the 3rd straight pay-per-view where the Hurt Syndicate has a meaningless tag team match
Meaningless.
to defend these titles. I like Dustin Rhodes. I like Sammy Guevara, but I can only hear that you've been to hell and back 2 times before I get annoyed with your promos.
Unless it's Paul, you could say it 100 times.
I get it. I get it. You've gone through some shit. We all have. Hurt Syndicate, 8 points. Like my man Pluggo.
I think I need JPJ to drink.
I see a
You like
trend
when
here.
you like when I'm a little liquored up?
Yes.
God, dude.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm about to finish
And
this beer and go get another one.
Yes.
And the good news is we made
I'm about
it
to
past
finish
the
this
10-minute
vodka
mark
and make another
before
one.
any
Fuck yeah.
F-bombs
That's my
dropped.
thing is I'm trying to get you guys drunker because I know I can handle my shit, but I don't know shit about you two. Besides your names and like
Oh,
I
Shep's
I like you. I like you, you know?
Actually,
I'm trying to
you
get
guys-
Shep to be my sugar daddy so I don't have to work.
Actually, you guys will appreciate this.
I want to go live in his garage where he is right now. That's what
I
wanna
mean,
go
he did
live.
overnight that title to you, JPJ.
He did. He's a
so-
great man. It was fucking 3 weeks too late, but he did it.
I overnighted it in a radiator box, by the way. Did you notice that?
Oh, I fucking did. I had to open it, bro. I had to open it.
It was a radiator
And then
box.
you told me, you were like, oh, I got some extra prizes in there for you. And I was like, oh, did you send me some beer or send me some of that?
Man.
Fucking nothing, just a belt. I was like, what the? It's good enough. Obviously, it's a title. But what the fuck? You told me you were getting other things.
I had some things I was gonna put in that box.
Well,
I
you
had
fucking
some.
didn't.
I know.
The problem.
Well,
Anyway, let's
the
go.
problem was I didn't want to be rude, and
Rude.
There's a white that thing's a white strap. So when I'm in my parts room and I find this box and I'm like, man, what can I put in there? There's some old parts in there, and I'm like, I could just fucking throw old auto parts in this
Throw
box.
a dildo in there? What the fuck was I getting?
No,
I thought I was getting like some beers, or I was like, oh, I'm getting extra shit. All right, here we go. Nothing.
I was worried that oil and coolant would leak out onto the white strap, so I didn't do it.
Appreciate that, Shep.
It's fair.
Anyways,
But yeah.
JPJ would have cleaned it up. That's the cleanest that title's looked since it debuted.
I take care of my belongings. I take care of my
fuck
belongings.
off, Paul.
I have shined this baby up.
That son of a bitch
Professionally.
sat in the window seal over here in the
window
sun
what?
reflection.
The window what?
The window
Seal
I have
or
a-
sill?
I have a window seal over here. It's beautiful.
It's a sill.
Seal.
Shep, I love you, but what the fuck? All right, let's go. All right, come on. I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm heated.
we good now?
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know. We were talking about something. Hey, Paul, let's go to the next match, my brother.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know. I was going to say. Sorry. We Tanner posted that shit from Sunday, and you made a comment about pre-gaming. There was a couple snippets you made, and I was talking.
Me?
Holy shit, was I drunk, Paul and Tanner? I
Yeah,
had a
you were
little
drunk
bit.
last week.
I had a little
Oh,
smooth
yeah.
going on.
Yeah,
Bro,
you
told us
said
at
you've
the
been drinking
beginning of
since
the
like
show that you were
7:30.
drinking since like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I made a transfusion at
You
7:30 before my
openly
tea time.
admitted to me and
Yeah.
Tanner with
Yeah.
5 minutes into the show
Yep.
that
Yep.
you have been drinking since 7 in the morning.
Yep.
I
Did he
was.
pass
So
out
did
during
you
the
think
show?
that I
No,
thought
he
you were
stayed
fucking
awake,
on
Paul.
the level?
No,
He stayed
no,
awake.
I was just talking in cursive.
No shit.
We have seen him pass out before on the show, so he stayed away.
No
Yeah,
shit.
there's been times, literally, there was
Shep's
one
not
we
doing
episode
went
that.
live
where
at like
figured-
9 p.m.,
Shep
bro.
and I, and
took a nap.
I'm watching
We
Shep
went li-
towards the
yeah.
end of this thing. I'm trying to talk to him, and Shep's just over here going,
We went live at like 8:30 at night, and you said you had been drinking since 7:30 in the morning. I didn't expect you to be 100%.
Yeah, no, it was a long day. Anyways, I'm fine now. Let's party. Let's go.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I know. I appreciate that, but I'm trying to get to your level.
I'm
my
trying to
friend.
do my best, Shep.
gotta,
be honest.
we got a bunch of rednecks in here sometimes, it feels like. So let's talk about some redneck kung fu with Mark Briscoe.
Oh, I
and
like the
Ricochet.
intro. I like the intro.
Nice transition, bro.
Hey, let the champ go first, okay?
Oh,
All right. JPJ, you're up first, talking Mark Briscoe and Ricochet in a stretcher match.
yes. I'll be honest with you. Every time Mark Briscoe is on my screen, I have a good time. I
do agree.
I expect this to be a good time. I know Mark Briscoe got an upset victory over Ricochet the last time that these two guys
Oh,
fought.
was he mad?
What? Huh?
You said upset victory. Was he mad?
Oh, I get you.
Tanner almost spit out his beer.
I get you.
That
I get you.
We're a well-oiled machine. What the fuck did you just say to me?
However, even though I love me some Mark Briscoe, Ricochet, 6 points. Victory. I love Mark Briscoe. I would love Mark Briscoe to win this match. I just think it makes sense for Ricochet to win this match. Ricochet, I feel pretty damn confident about it. 6 points, Ricochet.
All right. Let's go to the former champ, since I technically never
Oh.
held the
Oh,
belt.
does that sting?
Shep's the one who lost this.
How's that
So
feel? Does that
Shep-
sting?
Yeah, does that
Shep-
bother you
Does that
guys?
sting a little bit? Do you feel that? In your,
Did you
in
guys?
your
Did you
loins?
guys let Dave LaGreca and
How's
Brian
that?
Alvarez
How'd that
know
feel?
that you guys lost?
When he
your
says
belt?
former champ, does that like sting you a bit?
You're-
How's that
are, you,
feel?
are you crying, Tanner? You said Panda?
Like, what
I just
exactly? How
wanna-
does that feel when you hear that?
Look, I just want to go on record and say that I've taken a lot of shit since WrestleMania.
Oh, I know, Paul. We're here to defend
But-
you as well.
Hey guys, I'm real good at WWE picks. I got this.
But-
Listen, it don't matter when
If
you're against
Shep
me. You're not
wouldn't
your
have
second best.
lost at the previous pay-per-view, I wouldn't have lost
Sure,
at Mania.
sure.
Hold
So
on.
it's all Shep's fault. I
So,
never
hold
lost
on,
the title
hold on.
because I never had the title. Shep
Paul.
lost the title because he
Paul
was the
G.
champ.
Snitsky Zartman.
So I literally have my little book here. Okay, I got my little book.
His journal.
And I go
Diary.
one page. I go one page back.
Diary of a Shep.
And this is this prediction, the last prediction we did, right? And the first top one is Mox versus Swerve. I see all these Mox. And me, I got Swerve for 1, right?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
No, because I think Tony Khan is going to put the coffee down and put the white powder down and get his head out of his fucking ass and realize that we need to end this world championship terror run.
Well, you thought wrong, my guy.
Okay. I thought like
Yeah.
America thinks, not like Tony Khan.
That's not even true because I was on the Mox winning train from day one.
I don't know if we always want to be
Actually,
thinking like America.
Pluggo, you did put 9 points on that. Yes.
I did because I was all about it for months.
Wait, what?
But you didn't understand what was going on, obviously.
I understand.
No, you didn't. Anyways,
Wow.
so we're back to. Am I back on Ricochet now? Right,
Mark
Well, yeah.
Briscoe Ricochet. Yes.
Mark Briscoe Ricochet.
Fucking cursive again.
Yeah, I'm not even. I need to start. Anyways, Mark Briscoe Ricochet. Briscoe got that upset win. I love it. I love giving him a little bit of fun every once in a while, but let's be honest, he's a mid-carder right now. I got Ricochet for 8 points.
Fair.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, hell yeah, it's fair. Not breaking the rules.
Here comes Lou.
Let's
gotta
throw
run
this
in.
over to
We got to run in for Lou.
Pluggo.
You heard my guy. You heard what he said.
So
Are you
got
guys
Ricochet
literally
for
going to
6.
pick the same points for every fucking match for the whole
You
card?
damn fucking right we are.
Do we go down?
You damn fucking right we are.
If we go down together. That's what best friends means.
That's what that means,
Best
bro.
friends means
Like Bad Boys for Life. We ride together. We die together.
Did you guys watch
And-
the last movie? Which one of you is going to
I
go
didn't.
in? Oh, you have it? You got to watch
I
that.
am Will Smith though. I will slap a bitch.
So So Pluggo's going to go into a
getting
gas
shot in the
station.
ass.
Pluggo's going to go into a gas station, get a roller dog and some Skittles as he's having a heart attack.
that
That
checks
sounds like
out.
Pluggo.
That
actually sounds like
that
Pluggo.
actually checks out. Like,
Above the two,
where's
definitely
the
sounds like
insult
Pluggo.
there? That's just accuracy.
Definitely sounds like Pluggo from the two of us. Yes.
We hung out a couple of times doing media runs, and he was
Correct.
shocked at the amount of caffeine I pumped into.
I'm like,
my
how are you alive? How are you alive?
system.
I work in
Roller dogs
coffee.
and Skittles, dude.
For everybody in the chat, my shoot job is involved in coffee, so I am involved in caffeine. And the amount of caffeine I saw Pluggo take down in a 3-day span twice worried me.
Can you
Listen.
read how much is in this? This
Worried
is a
me.
1.25 liter,
The only thing,
and I've
better
already
than-
had 2 energy drinks today.
Good
so
Lord,
I
Paul.
understand it.
That's
More
not
than
good
I've
for your
had.
heart, Paul.
No.
That's called a stroke.
The only thing
Not
better
good
than
for your-
Skittles and a roller dog is Paul Zartman, baby.
You're gonna take a step one day and you're just gonna and that's gonna be it.
Although you,
Oh,
hey,
should I also mention that I can drink an energy drink and then curl up and take a nap?
That's Pluggo.
Yeah, you can.
That's Pluggo.
Yeah,
that's pointless. Anyways, watch the first opening segment of Bad Boys Ride or Die, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Pluggo goes in, gets a roller dog and some Skittles, and gets caught by Will Smith, and then they got to shoot a guy. But anyways, that's different.
That's how it rolls. JPJ be like, why are you in here eating that junk, dude? You're better than that. Oh, let's go kill these KOP guys in this prediction game. That's how we do it, dude.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Wow.
You're not. This is how we roll. Like roller
Hey,
You
dog.
guys,
Dan-
are gonna be,
hey.
you guys are gonna be very disappointed because Pluggo and I are very aligned.
Very high.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now, and you can tag Chris Van Vliet. You can tag.
I love Chris Van Vliet. A sweet
I don't
heart
know.
of a
If,
man.
I don't know if you
Great
want to
guy.
be tagging
Sweetheart of a
Stevie
man.
in this abomination.
You can
for sure.
tag him. You can tag fucking Jim Cornette.
Nah.
That guy,
You
but
can
Yeah,
tag-
no.
all right, whatever.
Hold on. I'm getting my point. I'm not saying we love.
You're not getting any
Jim
points.
Cornette.
We're getting all the points.
You can tag Dave Meltzer. I don't care. You can tag
Uncle
whoever you
Dave.
want. We're the only guys ever to talk about roller dogs on a wrestling podcast.
That is true.
Probably.
Just saying.
I
Probably.
appreciate that.
And speaking
Anyway.
of roller dogs, Tanner, who you
Tanner.
got? Ricochet or Mark Briscoe?
Yes. Ricochet, one of the hottest heels in the company. I think he's doing excellent work. He's easy to hate. I know Shep hates his voice.
I can't stand the son of a bitch. but
Really?
I hate that little scream he does.
But do you
or-
appreciate what he's doing though?
Yes.
Even though you hate his voice, Shep?
He's doing better work than he ever did in WWE. 'Cause he's
Ever.
getting
But
more
he's getting the
champ.
opportunity to do so.
You know, at first, I did not like his heel turn with the Hurt Syndicate. I thought the Hurt Syndicate buried him and made him.
No,
look-
I bet I think that was needed to get him to the fucking where he is now.
But as soon as he left that storyline, it's worked for him.
But I
So-
think that storyline was essential in working for him to get to, you know what I
I
mean?
agree.
But at the time, I thought they were just burying his ass.
But I think he needed
I am
that though,
vibrating
because
by
it-
the
yeah.
Imagine.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I feel like that was done by design. I feel like that was done by design because
If Tony Khan is that damn good, he would have taken the belt
Listen,
off of Mox.
listen, he doesn't hit 1,000, but I think when he focuses on things, he's good. And I think that when it came to Ricochet, I think the Hurt Syndicate side of Ricochet and embarrassing him that way led to what we're seeing from Ricochet now. Like, I think it all led into, because Ricochet is like, he wants to be loved, but he's a nerd and he's kind of like not. I think the Hurt Syndicate part of it played a strong part in kind of who he became, if that makes
I
sense.
just want to be loved too.
I can get along with
I've been
that.
trying to love you for
Oh
an
my God.
hour and a half, and you've shut me
spilled
down
beer all over my
every
desk.
turn.
I spilled beer all over my desk, just so we all know. Having my second haze punch.
He's
Ooh.
feeling it.
Ooh,
Um,
I love
Paul
it.
did.
I love
Paul, I
it.
didn't give my points, did I?
No,
you didn't.
Oh.
you said
Sorry, Tanner, I
something
didn't mean
about the
no.
heel
That's
turn
all right.
and
I
lost.
just want to
it.
make sure. Okay. Ricochet for 6.
Ooh, you bitch.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I got me at 8, and then I go across my little short and it goes.
Don't
six,
tease.
666.
Don't tease.
Little scary.
If you're 666, I'm a heretic. You know, still no. All right, continue.
all right.
All right,
Since
Paul,
I
next
picked
match.
Paul, I picked first last, right? I picked first last time, right? Yes,
Sure,
I did.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm gonna go make a drink.
I muted him early. I thought he was going to
All
get
right.
into his ice.
So do we just not tell him what match we're doing and make him
Yes.
figure it out?
100%. 100%.
He's my partner, and I say
Um,
sure.
Let's do some more tag team and let's go with the Paragon versus the Don
Ugh.
Callis family.
Christ.
The only one added on Collision.
Yeah.
Well, main card. There's a 0-hour match or two that was
Oh,
added.
nobody cares.
Yeah, with
I
the
know,
goat
I know.
Harley Cameron. Shut up. Everybody cares.
I will say I very much enjoy Harley Cameron and Anna Jay as a unit.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
yes.
I'm digging it. Anyway,
Oh, Shep came back. He knows what match we're doing now.
me and Shep are drinking off right now.
Yeah.
Drinking
I
off.
feel like we're drinking off.
Yeah. All right,
I will
Tanner.
beat
I don't
Shep.
think
I will
you've
beat
gone
Shep. I'm
first
gonna meet
yet,
Shep in
so-
person one day,
I think
Oh,
I
I
did,
would-
but it was a while back, Paul.
and I will drink him under the table.
Yeah.
and he will take
I
me
know
out to
Pluggo's
golf the
gone
next morning,
first.
and it will be a great
I,
time.
I think everybody's gone
Oh, I
first.
wish
So
you'd
Tanner,
go
you
first. You deserve
Okay.
it. You should be a part of this, Paul. You should pick some match.
He took himself out of this. So
You guys,
Well-
you guys set him up.
All right,
Shep
time
kicked
out.
me out.
I know we want to kind of keep this in line here. The timing, Paul. I don't give a fuck how much time you want us to go. Listen, I appreciate you, Paul, but if we're gonna go long, we're gonna go long. Did you actually take yourself out of this, or did the two people below me on the screen say, "Paul, go fuck yourself. You lost the title. You're not involved."
I think there was a text message that said, "Fuck Paul. We're doing this tag team style."
I thought so. I would think so.
I'd say my text messages. So
Paul,
I'm
do you
going.
know where that would never happen?
It
That-
might
Jeff
have
doesn't know
been
how to delete
something
things.
along those lines. It might not have been those exact wordings,
That's
but
fair.
Just to let you
it
guys
might
know,
have
we
been
text a
on
lot,
a
by the way.
podcast. I
Yeah.
got told that I was not to be a part of this, and so I
Paul, do you
became
know
the
where that would never
moderator.
happen? Do you know where that would never happen?
Between the beards,
I think so.
You got to
You
say
gotta
it right.
change
though,
the
between
two.
two beards, not the beards.
but see, between three beards doesn't have the ring to it, so it's between.
I mean,
the
we can make
beards.
whatever ring you want, baby.
Yeah. Wedding ring, engagement ring, other rings that you
Yeah.
put on other appendages.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Look at me, sir.
Prince
Cheers.
Albert's.
Cheers. I got a freshie. You got a freshie. I can appreciate that.
Up
I
here,
gotta come
little
down and stay in your garage for a week and we go golfing.
Oh,
me know.
there you go.
Let me know.
You're more than welcome.
That'd be a
You
blast.
said you shot a 70 something the other day.
I shot 76 on
Wouldn't that be
Sunday.
wild if
I shoot
JPJ
108.
made his way down there before I
You need
did?
to be okay with that.
Oh, right?
You
I
need to
shot
be okay with-
76 on.
I mean,
Sunday.
you're like an hour away from my house.
I get that.
No.
You need to be okay with me shooting in the 110s.
Which means
Absolutely.
I'm an hour and 2 minutes away
Hey.
from your bed.
I could care less what my partner.
I got a ping golf set. I got a ping club golf
Yeah.
set. I'll bring down with me. But you got to be okay with me shooting in the
people
110.
that listen to this podcast.
You got to be
I
okay.
know.
Hey,
Nobody's
Look.
going to be able to keep track of what's going on. There's
You're gonna-
three
you're-
The
conversations
people that are
going on.
are here for us as individuals. They're not just here. I get it. They're here for the wrestling, but they're here for us as individuals. This is an individual conversation.
hey, you can come down and
Oh.
shoot 110, but just so you know, we're
Yeah.
gonna have.
You
Toddy-
golf with Tanner's dad, by the way? A lot?
I did play with golf with Tanner's dad. Not
Do you
My
golf
dad
with him
beat
a
him.
lot or just every so often?
a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Golf league and stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a cocktail in our cart, and then in the cooler in the back part of the cart, we're gonna have
Yeah.
what we call backup beers. So once our cocktail is done on the front nine, we
Yeah.
have a backup beer to get us to
Okay.
the turn. We
Yep.
make another cocktail and get another backup beer to get us through the other 9 holes. That's
Fair.
that's how we play golf.
Bro, I'm ready. As long as you don't shame me for shooting like 117.
You can-
I'm fine with it.
You can shoot 199. I don't give a shit. We're gonna have fun and drink.
Let's plan it. I'm ready.
All right.
I'll be down there by the end of the year, bro. I'm fucking ready.
Yep. Tanner can maybe come back to his hometown and play golf with us.
I would do that.
I mean,
If I'm coming down
I'll
for a
just-
weekend, Tanner, motherfucker.
I'll ride along
I'll do
just
that.
because I can't golf.
Pluggo, come
but
on down.
Pluggo,
can-
you come
I
on
can
down. That's what's
Make a good old time.
I'm sure Pluggo and Paul ride in the same cart.
Oh,
Pluggo-
yeah.
Hey, Pluggo be skiing the whole time, if you know what I mean.
First of all, don't talk shit about my fucking teammate like that. I'll fucking murder you. All right? I'll fucking drown you in a fucking lake. Understand?
Am I wrong? Pluggo?
Shep, I appreciate the fuck out of you. You talk shit about my team, I would drown you in a fucking lake. All right?
Hey, we got one right behind my house.
Well, you'll be
Fine.
dead in it.
Yeah,
You'll be dead.
yeah.
All right?
Trios match.
Anyway.
Paragon, Don Callis family. Tanner's going first.
We're never going to be invited back.
This is the greatest episode in the history of this fucking podcast.
This
Don't
is
judge
great.
it.
Which one of us is
Don't
closer
judge
to
it.
the lake
Don't
anyway?
judge it.
Wouldn't I technically be closer to the lake than you?
Don't judge it.
I'm
Greatest show in history of it.
I can be to the lake in 30 seconds because I keep my boat at the Moose. So
I don't have a golf
God
cart.
damn
father-
it, Paul, I just got this back on track. Now we're talking about lakes.
I used to live on the lake when I started this podcast with you, Jackalopes,
Yeah.
and then I had to move. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
So,
Anyways.
Tanner, who you got?
Here we go.
The fuck are
Yeah.
we talking about? Paragon?
Yeah, Paragon,
We talking
Callis
about
family.
how dumb a fucking name that is.
It's very stupid.
Stupid.
I hate it. I
It
hate
was
it.
Makes
supposed
no
to be,
sense.
from
Makes
what
no
I
It was going to be
understand,
in
it was-
NXT. I know Paul's going to
Yeah.
say it right now. Go ahead, Paul.
Once
It was going
again,
to be the original name before Undisputed Era.
Yep. Thank
Once-
God they went with Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
What a shit fucking name Paragon is. Fuck. All right, anyway. All right, let's go. Sorry. I'm drunk.
Go ahead, Tanner.
yeah,
I've
You
ruined
know-
this podcast.
Tony-
I've ruined this podcast. And I
Tony
apologize.
is doing nothing with the TNT champ yet again, and Adam Cole.
Who?
Yeah, who? I just don't see Takeshita, Alexander, and Fletcher losing this match. All three guys got momentum. I would love to see Fletcher against Adam Cole for the TNT title. I think that'd be a fun feud coming out of this. So I'm going Don Callis family for 4 points.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
You guys are gonna give us shit for this one.
I am excited to see what Shep has to say about this.
Now I'm nervous.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I was
Go ahead,
going to go
Shep.
to you, JPJ, but let's go Shep.
We can if you want.
No, we
No.
can go this because I just gave these guys shit for piggybacking each other's picks. Tanner and I did not. We did these blind. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't believe a fucking word you say.
Tanner, am I wrong?
We talked about who we
one pick. We talked about one pick.
Yeah.
I tried to get in
one
on
pick
this.
leads to 2 picks, and then you're elbow deep in it. Come on now.
And Pluggo, in all fairness, I tried to talk about this, but they were afraid I'd leak their picks to you guys. So I got
Chip and I did text on the side. Yeah.
So
I've been talking all week.
I got the Don Callis family for
You guys really hate Paul, dude.
Dude, what the fuck you guys hate Paul so much for? He's part of your crew. God damn, bro. I could never envision hating someone in my original crew as much as you guys hate Paul.
I don't hate anybody. I love everybody.
Fuck that. You hate Paul.
Oh, and if you check out the AI logos that Tanner has made, I have the biggest nose of the three of us, and I feel like that's not fair because I'm pretty sure Shep has a bigger nose than me.
Shep, what did you pick?
But
I picked the Don Callis family for 4 points as well.
Pluggo, you go first. I'm taking in charge. You go first.
And I don't hate
just
Paul.
said you had a thought.
I don't hate Paul. I don't hate any. I mean,
You fucking both of you hate Paul.
Right. I don't hate Paul.
You fucking. You might not hate Paul, but you look negatively at Paul.
it's because I'm a Star Wars fan.
Because I have this, which both of you need to realize that this would have been on my shoulder a lot sooner if it wasn't for Paul.
This is legendary.
It's the greatest podcast in the history of this fucking show.
Hey,
Pluggo, I thought you were the one kissing up to me. Like JPJ just, put you to shame.
This would have been on my shoulder a week earlier if it wasn't for Paul. And you guys treat Paul like shit.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know what's happening
Paul,
anymore.
you're the leader of this. Who are we going to next?
We're going to Pluggo.
Are you sure about that? Jesus.
JPJ said we're going to Pluggo. I'm not even going to argue with him. I mean,
it's an interesting name, but I've got Paragon for 2.
Damn right.
Shit.
Damn right.
We got Paragon for 2 because he is the TNT champion after all.
Correct.
And Tony Khan does love himself some Adam Cole.
But I agree. Like Adam Cole should be protected more.
Yep.
But I could definitely see Roddy Strong or KOR taking this pin, and who cares?
That's why we have it for 2.
Tanner, I'm right with you.
Yeah.
However, I think coming out of this, I think we're getting Ricochet versus Adam Cole for the TNT.
Okay.
I think that's the direction we go in.
And I think you guys hate Paul.
Nah.
You clearly do.
Nah.
And that's not fucking okay.
So
This is a very
are you going Paragon 2 points? JPJ?
I'm going the same as Pluggo. Listen, I don't know if you guys have got the gist.
Yes, we have.
I didn't even have to ask. I got it.
Pluggo and I are aligned because we are a fucking unit.
This is not a true tornado tag.
Oh, it's a fucking tornado tag, Shep. All right? Pluggo and I have strategically talked.
We both got our shit in today.
We got our shit in. I think we're getting Ricochet versus Adam Cole for the TNT title coming out about Double or Nothing. I'm going with the Paragon for what did you say, Pluggo? 3? 2? Two.
There you go, Jay.
Don't mind my drunkenness.
5.
Fuck everyone. I'm winning still.
I love it. This is my favorite podcast.
This is the best podcast in the history of the
Yes.
There you go. I put the Portland Sea Dogs on.
All right, Paul.
Let's go.
What's our next match? We only got 4 more to go.
We're going to the other side of the Owen Hart
The main event
tournament. Hangman Adam Page versus Will
why are we doing
talking about the main event
event
right now. We're talking about the main event right now.
Because Paul has a vision and he's The
We're
best.
talking about the main event of the show right now.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know. I think there is
No,
one
this is
more
the main event.
event.
They've announced it. This is
This
the main
it is-
event.
Oh,
it is the main
Yeah,
event.
they announced on Wednesday. This is the main event of the show.
This is the
Yeah.
main
I
event.
missed that part.
You
How
should
does it
watch.
work?
You should watch
Do
the actual.
we want
watch
to
it
change?
fast
Do we
forward.
want to change?
You're the main
This
event.
is
of
the
the
main
Yes,
show.
event.
we're gonna change. We're gonna go Anarchy in the Arena. Let's go
All right.
to Anarchy in
All
the
right.
Arena, Tanner.
All right.
Oh, this is the first Anarchy in the Arena that involves both men and women that I can recall. In the
And it's
Love
6-on-6.
I
It
love
is.
yeah,
I got a half chub with this.
we've got
Half chub.
we got Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, Willow Nightingale, and the Ops taking on the Death Riders and the Young Bucks.
Hey, respect
JP
your EVPs.
JPJ, let's throw it over to you.
Start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's
Come on,
Logan
yeah.
at? I need a shit
Come
talk
on.
Logan.
Okay.
Come on, champ.
Okay. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
this-
good. I feel good about
Next
it.
Hey,
week,
you
yeah,
shit talk
we
Logan, you're
can't.
shit
I
talking
feel
me.
good.
Oh,
I'll
snap.
kick your ass.
Oh, when I tell you I feel good about it, this is my lowest rated fucking match. So, all right, here's the thing. I love how the women are involved. I love how we're getting kind of a mix, and I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be just like Marina and Willow are just fighting each other. I think they're gonna get. There's gonna be some intergender stuff that goes on here, which I think is really good. All right. So we have the main event, which is gonna decide who fights Moxley for the world title. Most likely at All In. I get that. However, I am picking the Death Riders because I think you want to make Moxley continue to look strong as we get to whoever's winning the Owen to face him in All In. So I have the Death Riders winning this Anarchy in the Arena. However, I have it for 1 point.
Pluggo, what are you laughing about, dude?
Pluggo.
It's because I'm drunk.
That Anarchy in the Arena breakdown was the equivalent of the I love you, man. I love you.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? Hey,
You're
hey,
beautiful,
hey,
man.
Hey, fuck off, Pluggo. JPJ, you didn't slur one time. I'm just telling you.
I
that.
agree because
Oh, listen,
I am
you
from
can't
Boston
hear him
and I'm
slur
a
because your
I am a professional.
Wow, that was harsh, Pluggo.
What's ours?
I
Jesus
still love him.
Christ.
I will not judge him at all.
Shep.
As I get drunk to the point where I can't remember what I picked.
He's just like,
Yeah.
like the Mox man. He's just
JPJ, cheers, you son of a buck. I love
Yeah,
it.
you motherfucker.
Yeah. Cheers.
Tanner,
Everybody else,
Who you
you
got?
can kiss
Everyone
our
else is
ass.
having a good time thinking that I'm not ready to go. I'm ready to fucking go. All right.
Tanner.
The
Tanner.
champ is here. He's ready to roll.
Shep's about to die. He's choking on his shit. I'm ready to go.
Tanner.
Always. Tanner. go
Yes,
ahead.
Paul. All right.
pick.
JPJ is the drunkest champion since Ric Flair.
Listen, I'm having a good time. I will not be sexually assaulting any stewardesses on this fucking bunkers. But I'm good. I'm having a good time.
Awesome.
I like how
Alright.
you said stewardess on this bus.
No, I said on this podcast.
podcast.
Oh,
Paul, I love you, but I'm a goddamn
Skip there.
professional. Even in my drunkest, I'm a professional. I know.
God,
I'm
I
good.
would love a
it cut out, and all I heard was
Shep,
Hey,
let's
I would-
keep that
yeah.
quiet. Let's wait
Sorry,
till we're having
sorry.
a golf weekend together. We can talk about this.
we can talk. Yeah, Asian stewardess.
Tanner.
Anyways,
You're
Yes,
rich.
sir.
I need you to pay for me to come down for the weekend. Okay. Anyway,
Go ahead with
I
your pick
digress.
for this
Let's go.
match.
Yeah, this is also my lowest. I think it's gonna be a really good match. It's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
We're gonna see some run-ins. We're
Mhm.
possibly gonna see a return of one of Shep's
Eddie
favorites,
Kingston.
Eddie Kingston.
Did anybody see his tweet today about? his
I
mental
don't
health?
believe that. For
Is
a
that
bit.
is that a shoot? Is that a shoot?
I think he's working.
You think he's working? Okay.
I do.
He's working.
Listen, here's my thing, and I don't want to piggyback off like Tanner's pick, but I have the Death Riders winning, but I do think because Gabe Kidd, who has been presented as like an X Factor,
Which is still weird. He's not in the match.
Yes.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, he helps
Really
Moxley
weird.
keep the title. He saves them in the brawl that we saw on
Yeah.
Dynamite this past Wednesday, but he's not in the match.
Yeah. He promoted it with SRS this week too on Fightful.
Yes.
It's really weird.
So that tells me that, like, even though he's not in the match, he's going to be heavily involved.
Yep.
In what happens, and I think it makes perfect sense. If he is cleared, I have no idea.
Right.
But if he's cleared, like Eddie Kingston returning to kind of be the X factor to kind of, share, like get Kate. I think that's the way to go.
If Gabe Kidd shows up,
which he will,
which I think he will, I think the only
to have an X factor.
The only guy
has to be Eddie Kingston, right? It
has to be.
No offense to Hook,
Gabe Kidd is the guy that injured him on the suplex.
Yeah.
In the match with the Young Bucks, like it makes the perfect amount of sense, right?
And like I said,
and Jack Perry is a good one, Marjan. Even though you're a piece of shit, Marjan, listen. You're not a regular on Beards, so I don't give a fuck about you. But like Marjan.
Start watching Beards, Marjan.
Thursday at 8 p.m.
Pluggo's laughing, but I don't give a fuck.
No, I agree. If Gabe Kidd comes in, it's got to be Eddie Kingston, and maybe he's working us with that tweet he came out earlier this morning. So
I did not see this tweet. What is the tweet?
He talked about his mental health. He just started running the ropes, and he's coming close, but he's very far away with his mental health and yada yada yada. And that was about 10 o'clock this morning. So you know what? I hope he's fucking working us. And I love Eddie. I fucking love Eddie Kingston. So
can I throw this out there though?
I mean, the guy set himself on fire once.
Right? Yes. If Eddie Kingston returns though, right?
Right.
And I know we're going to talk about the men's Owen final later. If Eddie Kingston returns then at this, I want Eddie Kingston to be Moxley more than I want Ospreay or Hangman to be Moxley. I want
in the last couple
Eddie
of weeks,
Kingston to be that guy.
You've brought this up. I don't know if it's on this podcast or your other ones. You've talked about this before, and I agreed with your ass.
Yes, my ass is sweet.
Is it, Paul?
You know, Shep. You're gonna be bunking with me in that garage.
What?
You're not gonna be sleeping with the missus. You're gonna be bunking with me.
Yeah, we got a big couch. We got a big couch.
Ooh, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
It is a big couch. I will say that is a big couch.
Hell yeah. That's what I like. Anyway.
Oh shit. JPJ and Tanner, have you made your pick yet?
No, I don't.
No, motherfucker. I've thrown it to Tanner 4 times, and
I don't even think in good conscience you guys could put this podcast out as a Double or Nothing prediction show.
It's live. It's already out there, baby.
Live.
But I mean, when you put it out on the audio side, I don't think you can.
Who gives a shit?
I want to say that I apologize.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Anarchy in the prediction show.
Anarchy.
That's a new name for this one.
That's a good title.
With all that said,
that's what I do.
I gotta agree with JPJ here. Even though I do think Eddie Kingston returns, I think the Death Riders find a way to get it done for 1 point.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, Pluggo.
The champ has already spoken. He already said the piece.
You guys are some.
I don't have to.
Under table handshaking.
Wait, first of all, that is a lie.
Are you saying that the Young Bucks are under the table handshaking son of bitches, one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Are you saying the Usos under the no, they work together as a team? Are you saying name it?
Okay,
you saying the New Day? Like,
right,
come on, bro. Come on, bro. FTR, they all working together, bro.
Shut up.
They all work together, bro. Sorry for making a point. I'm sorry I'm not talking in cursive.
Okay. Anyways,
right now.
back to the picks. Back to the picks. I have the Death Riders for 2.
All right.
Pluggo?
Yeah, we have them for 1. One.
Yeah, well, I heard. Thanks, bud. I heard.
Well, JPJ asked.
Don't fucking come at us because we are a aligned unit. All right? I will not. Listen, I am drunk.
No, you're not. Hey, no, you're fine.
Clearly.
You're fine.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fired up.
As a drunk asshole, I'm still going to outpick you. But don't come at us because we are aligned in what we do about things.
Hey, I've never been.
Oh, you can come at me anytime you want.
Paul, go ahead.
Right, Tanner? I've never been drunk on this podcast.
Never.
That is a
Never.
lie. Last Sunday, when you
They have a
Notice that
graphic
Pluggo,
for you.
I
You made me
didn't
believe-
get asked.
You made me believe that Pluggo was going to be joining us, and then you swindled me to try to create divide between Pluggo and I.
It's easy.
You were drunk as fuck.
I
You had
thought-
been drinking
you know what-
since
you know what-
7
you know what
a.m.
hurts? You know what hurts the most about
I was
that?
hammered.
I brought JPJ into this.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
the one. Yeah, I'm the one that set up the whole Kick It Out podcast Beards relationship. I reached
That's a
out
true
to
story.
you guys
Yep.
first.
Wow.
A
And
little
then you
behind
guys-
the scene,
Yeah.
just so we know, a little behind the scenes. Pluggo is the guy who's the networker. I'm the guy that's like, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. Just tell me where I got to be. Tell me where I got to be, and I'm
Fair enough.
on. And I'm
I was
ready.
like, hey, I started following this guy called Tanner
Yep.
in the Kicking Out pod. I think
Now,
it'd be great for the show.
since
And then you
then-
guys have just outed me. I'm on
So
the
since-
outside.
Listen, since then, I've become good friends with Tanner. I've become good friends
Apparently
with Shep.
better friends than
Me-
I am.
Me and Paul have had a one-on-one. I've become good friends with all three of you. I love you all. I really do.
Wow. We've never had a one-on-one, Shep. What the fuck?
Well,
You
me
never
and
asked.
Shep, listen.
Hey,
Shep's
Never
gonna-
text
asked
message.
Pluggo.
Phones work
Shep-
both ways, bro. It's not
Shep's
the
gonna pay for a whole
1950s.
weekend for me to go down and stay in his garage. He doesn't know that yet, but he's paying for the whole weekend except for me.
Anybody
Hey,
can
for the whole
stay
weekend.
in my garage. I don't care.
He owns some shit. He's fine. He's
It's
financially. he's
when
all
you
right.
bring him the title, right?
I will
Cartoon.
bring the title back down, and I
That's
will
true.
leave it with. Even if I am the champ, I will leave it there.
Because you're gonna leave it on the window seal. Remember?
Still,
Seal.
still, window sill.
We put it right over there in
Is
the
that
window
all the
seal.
matches? Do we have more?
We have
Oh,
more.
we got three
Sill.
more.
We have
Two
two
more,
more.
right?
Three more.
Two more.
Three more.
We've
You
gone
have three.
long where we're
You
not
have three.
respecting Paul's
Oh shit,
time.
we do have three.
We're not
have
respecting
Yeah,
Paul's
Tanner.
time.
The hell, man.
All right,
Yeah,
Don't
my wife's
let
wife's
it be
gonna kill me.
official.
It's all good.
I
Hey,
think it'll be
Paul.
all right.
Hey,
I
hey,
think it'll be
Tanner.
all right. That
trust
great
me.
podcast with
I'm
your
on.
wife. Yeah,
I'm on.
I will
I'm on
say
my
no,
second
Tanner.
wife.
No, listen.
She'll get over
I
it.
listened to that podcast you had with your wife.
She did a good job.
That was a good time.
Yeah,
That was a
she
good
did
time.
job.
You just
What?
didn't teach her what jabroni meant.
You're a jabroni.
Jabroni means Tanner Lee.
You're a jabroni.
Am I right or am I right?
Did you talk
Next
about a
match.
prenup
You're always right,
in
Paul.
that podcast?
No.
Let's
Jesus.
talk some championship here.
All right. When we're
Ed.
talking, never mind. Go ahead, Paul. Come on. I'm
We're
done.
going to
I'm
the
Shep, shut
women's. We're going women's this time. Timeless
baby.
Tony Storm
Oh, baby.
and Mina.
Look at
'Cause
the
I'm not gonna
red lips.
Threw her up her
Heyo.
last name. So it's Mina.
Shirakawa.
Shirakawa.
Thanks, Pluggo.
That's a pretty
You're
easy
welcome,
one.
Paul. You
That's a-
stud.
That's a pretty. That's a pretty
We
easy.
won't
one, Paul.
disrespect you, Paul. Paul, we won't.
We would never,
disrespect you.
never.
JPJ.
Tony Storm 9.
Bang!
Bang. Mic drop.
Bang!
I got
if that
JPJ
works.
down. What do you got, Pluggo?
We've got Tony Storm for 9. That's
Yeah.
18
Damn fucking
solid points right there.
Yes, sir.
Because
Oh.
Mina has signed with AEW. Congratulations,
Correct.
Mina. She absolutely rules, but it's not Mina time. It's timeless time. And we're aligned because we
Tippy
are a
time.
well-oiled machine, Shep. Tanner, you're all right, but I still got questions about our relationship after today.
Here's the thing.
I thought
I
we were
don't-
closer than we are, Pluggo. So
I
I
did
don't
too.
think-
I don't know
I
what
don't-
happened.
Yeah, I don't think it's a 0% chance that Mariah May shows up here.
Wait,
I don't think
yesterday you did. You
I did.
asshole.
I don't think it's a
He has
0%
more alcohol
chance.
in him today.
That is correct. Paul is 1,000%
He was
correct.
he was like so pissed, and I was like,
Yes.
Mariah May might show because fuck.
I don't think she will. Tony Storm is defending. Listen, I like the story. It's 1,000% Tony heading to heading to All In against the winner of who the Owen final is. It's 9 for me. It's 9 for me.
See,
It's not even close.
Majin in the chat has got it all wrong. If Paul came over to Between Two Beards, we would make him a sandwich because we're great hosts. We wouldn't make him do anything.
poor Paul.
I'm not usually not 6-8% beers deep when we go to Double or Nothing.
I have never had this many people like show interest in me in my life, so I'm like very
No, yeah,
unsure.
listen.
Everybody that you've met before you met JPJ and I, dead wrong.
1,000%.
Sorry, dude. But guess what?
All right.
It only
I
takes
would have
one, and
kissed
in
your
your
neck.
case,
I
two.
would have kissed your neck as many times as you needed me to.
Tanner,
Yo,
what's your pick?
What'd you think?
Toy Store for 8.
Pacers are up by 9, by the way. With,
Yes, sir, they are.
10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Fuck the Knicks.
All right, Shep,
Trash.
what do you got?
Correct.
We didn't plan this, but I also have Tony Stone for 8. What a coinky dink!
Wait, 8? No.
He doesn't have.
No,
for
I
eight.
don't. I don't.
I have him for 9, bro.
I got
No.
8.
I'm
I
mocking his Tanner because he always goes,
Oh.
we didn't plan
Are
this."
you done,
Got it.
Pluggo? Are you done?
Nope. Because we're
Um,
still recording. I'm done when the red light goes off.
if you guys
That's how
paid attention to
podcasting works.
if you paid attention to my picks, I'm 8's already gone.
8's
Yeah.
already gone.
He gave 8 to Ricochet.
God, you're like my fucking 5-year-old in repeater stage.
Oh, yeah. I'm like a 5-year-old.
Oh my god.
I have Tony Storm for 7. 7.
Only because I gave up my 8 by mistake because we're not a well-oiled machine. So we've got 18 points on this match. You
Hey, Shep, you own a dealership. What can you say about oil?
It's expensive.
Yeah, they're
It
well-oiled
is.
machine.
It's fucking expensive.
It is. It is.
What do you wait till you get the bill for our appearance fee to talk about expensive, well-oiled machines?
I'll send it to my collection company.
Yep. If Spencer sends over the bill,
All right, we're down to 2, Paul. We're down to 2, big dog.
Let's go to the other championship match on the card. We got Okada and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Who
Shep.
does not love Speedball?
Right?
Well, yeah. All right, Shep, quit drinking. You're kicking us off with your pick this round.
Why? I feel like I always go first.
No,
You literally did
You
not
just
go
went
first
last.
in the last pick.
I haven't gone first at all, actually, the whole night.
Oh, what's going on?
Whatever.
I'm trying not to pick JPJ or Pluggo first because then
I noticed that.
I already know who
You
the other
yell
one's
at us
going to
for
go
being
with.
awesome.
But if you think about that, Paul,
you
you
yell at
imagine-
me all the time.
you
Paul.
guys-
When
if
I
you
was
guys
the
don't-
champion, I got yelled at for never going first.
Could you imagine how long this show would be if JPJ and I had separate thoughts the
All right,
whole
I'll
way
be right
through?
back.
Yeah, he's already leaving.
he's gonna pee.
He broke the seal.
I'll be right back.
He broke
He's
the
gotta
We
seal.
hit the 90-minute mark and he said, screw you, I'm out.
I think he's gonna pee. I mean, I gotta pee here.
Oh.
But anyway, but think about it.
That's why I'm trying to let you go first, Shep. You can
Wouldn't
give
you-
your
why,
pick.
why wouldn't you
and
let
then go
those
pee.
guys go first, and then Tanner and I can look at their picks?
Why are
then
you
we can-
making excuses that you're
I'm
blaming Paul again for your inability to pick well?
Well, it's Paul. Anyways,
JPJ had to run.
I
Shooter,
got-
shooter, shoot, my guy. Shooter, shoot. They don't make excuses.
hey, bitch,
Shooter McGavin.
bitch. I got 5 points on Okada.
That ain't even the worst
Bitch.
thing I've been called today. I work,
Oh.
work
Trying to be-
retail, son.
I'm tr-
All right. While JPJ's gone, Pluggo, what do you got?
I'm sure Pluggo and JPJ got the same fucking pick.
Listen.
What?
This match,
You don't
is
have your
going
5
to-
points left, so
I know what we've got.
okay. I'm just saying.
He likes
You
to
know, you're-
spoil it for everybody that doesn't pay attention.
Okay.
4 and 7.
He's the only one that really doesn't pay attention, though. It's kind of crazy how that works.
He is taking
Anyway, this match is gonna hump. It's gonna rule. Speedball's fantastic. Okada's fantastic. But unfortunately, I think Okada is keeping that thing, and we have Okada for 7. Boom. Which I feel bad for Speedball.
You know how many drop kicks Speedball's gonna eat?
It depends which Okada's going to show up here.
Oh, I think
Big time, big match, Kazu, or are we going to get?
it's time for him to turn the volume up. Nah, it's time for him to turn the volume up next 2 months.
He's back, baby.
Hey.
He's back
Quick with your pick.
and better than ever. He's got a knack for getting drunk on screen.
Yeah? Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Great.
No, speak louder.
Great. Hold on.
Hey, the Darby Allin fan's back.
Hey,
Fuck
Darby
you,
Allin
Darby
is
Allin
back
fan.
for you, Shep.
You guys can't hear me at
Haven't
all?
seen him in a while. Yeah,
You can't
we
hear
got
me?
you, JPJ.
No,
we
no,
got
no,
you.
we can't.
We
Oh,
got
come on, guys. Live up to
He's a-
awesome.
Darby Allin fan.
Darby
You
Allin
kidding me?
fan's a fucking idiot. So
Well, wait.
Whoa.
But he does love you, Shep.
yeah.
Whoa.
We're talking about what were we
And
talking about?
the Darby Allin fan is.
We're talking about how we've got Speedball versus Okada. We've got Okada for 7.
Don't
We do.
go ahead and interrupt me, Pluggo. It's fine.
Oh, I'm going to. You called
No,
me a
you
bitch.
talk,
You
Shep.
did.
Tell me how you
did.
feel, Shep.
You did. How many points you got there, JPJ?
I got Okada for 7.
I love how he keeps asking like it's gonna change.
I know.
Here's my thing. I would love Speedball to win this match.
I would too.
I think
I would too. I agree with you 100%.
Oh, Majin called Shep Sheppy.
We're not allowed to call him shit.
Dude, you guys, you know what? If you guys had Mama Wayne like me, you would be working out too. She is one sexy son of a bitch.
I'll take in and
You know what? You know what people always say, Shep? They were like the Three Stooges
Yeah.
was always better without Shep. Larry Moe and Curly, the Shep
I
episodes
disagree.
are trash.
I disagree.
Wow.
Wait, what does that have to do with Mama Wayne?
I'm just saying, trash. Let's go.
Yeah.
You
I
realize
think
how
that-
good of a
Tanner.
cuddler.
I would
Tanner.
love Speedball to win this match.
you,
I think
JPJ.
Speedball is tremendous. However, we are in a collision course for Okada and Omega at All In to unify those belts. So
Yeah.
I have Okada, and like Pluggo, I have Okada for 7.
We're a team.
I just want to say everybody watching right now, we appreciate it. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, follow button, that
We're a
Kicking Out
bunch of-
Pod.
We're
You've
about
made
to
it,
podcast.
If you've made it this far, you're a real
Channel.
one.
Yes.
You're a real
Yeah.
one.
Yes, but we got a decent amount watching right now, so thank you, everybody.
That's what happens when you have the A+ team on here.
And hey,
Shout
yeah,
out to the Between Two Beards
Yep.
faction watching on Twitter.
Listen,
I agree with what JBJ said. I think we're getting Okada, Omega at All In. We're unifying those titles. Pluggo, to answer your question, I think we're getting Okada's best tomorrow night. I think Speedball's gonna be awesome too. I think it's
this will
gonna
be
a
the
good
match of the night. I think
This
this will
could be
be the
great
match of the
match.
night. Yeah,
But I got Okada for 9.
fair.
Listen. It will be the match
Fair.
tonight, but Harley
I think this
Cameron
will be
is
the match of the
wrestling,
night.
So that's the match of the night. She's the best. The Shep smile is
Sheps.
electrifying.
You know, the Shep smile is really electrifying when
It
you
is.
start talking about Big Bill.
Fuck off.
You don't like Big Bill.
Really?
You don't like
Of all
Big Bill.
things, you got to bring that up. Fuck
You
off.
don't like
Paul.
Big Bill. You don't like Big Bill.
Paul, there will always be a home for you at Between Two Beards.
See how they treat me? All right, let's talk about the main event. Will Ospreay versus Hangman Adam Page in the men's Owen Hart tournament final.
Mm.
Hey, Paul, it'd be really funny if you said, Shep, go first.
No, fuck off. You know, Pluggo, you go first.
Pluggo, you're going first. And
Oh, let the champ go. He said, oh, he's the champ. Go first, champ. Finish
No,
the
no,
thought.
no. You go first.
No. See, listen, I this is how I don't want to make a pick here because I love both of these guys so
Yes.
very much. And I think that any way you slice it is the right decision
Mm-hmm.
because both of them are fantastic. Let's go Packers. Angry Shep 27.
Pacers.
Pacers. Oh, I'm starting to get
you're
delirious.
in Indiana.
Did you hear? You guys heard? I made a miraculous diving catch out in center field today. I am delirious. My body is breaking down by the minute, and I don't have the liquid stuff that you guys have to keep me sane.
He is delirious. He thinks I'm good looking. Remember that.
Oh no, I don't think I know. But anyway, I think that this has been one of the best overall builds in AEW history. I think
Mhm.
both of these guys are fantastic. The way they've played it, I'm trying to think of another time where we had like two options that were like, this is great either way. That said, because it's such an even 50-50 split or 51-49, you got to give it 4 confidence points because you're not sure who's actually going to win this thing.
You said
Yeah.
4?
That's
4.
all we got. That's all we got left. I thought you were keeping notes.
I got
4.
it. Yeah. All you got left is 4.
But
I like that. I like that last pick. He's like, I know what you got, and he's like, you said 4?
So who do you have 4 on?
Yeah.
Ospreay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It feels so bad that I'm not like over the moon. I know the match is gonna rule. I know the main event's gonna hump. I know it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a hell of a finish, Double or Nothing. But the only reason I'm just like, oh, it's because I like don't want either one of them to lose.
Mm.
So I'm just like, oh, this kind of sucks because one of them has to lose.
So JPJ, I'm guessing you're the same.
I mean, Jesus Christ, yeah, get with the program.
Well, here's my thing.
Oh,
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm asking.
I think whoever wins this match is beating Moxley. And I think they presented this feud like it really. I feel like this feud hasn't really been about like Ospreay versus Hangman. I think it's been about who has what it takes to beat Moxley. I think that's how they've kind of presented this feud. To me, I mean, Hangman's my favorite guy. I think he's, as many people have said, he's the main character of AEW. But with that being said, I think they built kind of Ospreay to this moment for the better part of a year. Even though I think they're going to end up teaming up at All In, I feel like if Hangman's going to win the title again, it should be against Swerve. And I don't think we're getting that here. So I have Will Ospreay winning this match. Pluggo, what was your points?
4.
Same. We are aligned.
Yeah. Okay.
We are aligned.
Tan man, go for it.
This could be an awesome match. I like both guys.
This will be a match of the year.
I really hope that whoever wins beats Moxley, as JPJ said. I'm still a little scared that my gut this whole time has been telling me that Darby Allin's still winning it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong there. I really do. I hope one of these two guys wins instead. With all that, I am going Mr. Ospreay for 3 confident points.
Ospreay. Thanks for jumping in, guys. You suck.
Hey. So here we go.
I try to bond us together at the end, and you just blow it. Oh, Shep's got to pick. Damn, I thought we were done.
Yeah.
Really?
Jeez, Pluggo.
I'm interested on this one because
this is gonna throw you guys off. This is the one pick Tanner and I did not agree upon.
All right, I tried to sway him. He didn't sway. All right.
Okay.
You got Hangman?
I think Hanger is the guy to take this belt and represent AEW.
I don't disagree. I really don't disagree.
So I got Hangman Adam Page for 1 point.
1.
So
Interesting.
You muted yourself.
Interesting. Yeah, he did. This Mike said you're cut off.
Look, hey guys, I know we're not gonna get a.
This is the only match that we have had a disagreement.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a world title match. Obviously, this pay-per-view.
Yeah,
we're going into the next PLE or whatever the hell you called it, right?
Yeah.
Mox has to get this belt off of him. It's done. It's awful reign. It's got to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hanger's the man. Hanger won that promo against Ospreay. As much as I love Ospreay,
I agree.
That promo was great between the two of them, but I think Hanger won. I really do.
But Ospreay's never been AEW World Champion.
Yes.
He makes like $20 million.
And I think Ospreay being the champion heading into Forbidden Door in England. And he mentioned it in the promo. He said, I want to take it home or whatever.
It's okay. I respect and value your opinion. Don't be mad when JPJ still has that title in his fridge next to his tuna salad.
All right, shut up. But if these guys put on a banger of a match, right?
Which they will.
They will. And Hanger's got the world championship when we go to London in August or September?
August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanger Osprey in London? Come on. Perfect. Perfect.
I'm still scared if Moxley somehow comes out of Texas with the title. He's holding it till October when Wrestle Dreams in the Northwest.
I think for Darby.
That's my fear.
For Darby.
And I don't know. I don't know if
I know Tanner mentioned it earlier, but a part of me still thinks that Darby is the guy that takes it off him. And I think that is what sways my opinion occasionally. But I think, I think they've been building to this Osprey stuff for a year.
Yep, he's so over. I think they got to pull the trigger.
I think they've been building to this Osprey stuff for a year, and even though Hangman is the main character of AEW, and I am very much a pro Hangman guy. I feel like they've been building towards Osprey being the guy that defeats Moxley and centers AEW. So
you know who else is really over?
Shep.
Me.
Oh God!
Yeah, you are over the moon.
I'm over.
Wrap us up there, Overman.
Oh, so the predictions are done. Double or Nothing comes to you live on pay-per-view, YouTube, and Amazon Prime because Triller has other issues.
Struggling financially.
So be sure to check it out Sunday. Anyway.
Buy the merch, you fucking Mark.
I haven't gotten that far yet, Shep.
Okay,
Calm down. I was going to say be sure to check out our friends at Between Two Beards and give them a moment to plug themselves real quick before JPJ falls asleep.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm gonna be up for at least 4 more hours. Pluggo, I'll leave you to do this thing, but Between Two Beards, 8 p.m. Thursday nights Eastern time. Me and Pluggo do the damn thing.
At JPJ Loves Gaming, if you want to catch JPJ doing some gaming stuff.
Correct.
Twitch and all that good stuff, right?
Absolutely. JPJ Loves Gaming on all social media platforms, including Twitch. We have a good time. Obviously, I do Beards with Pluggo Thursday nights at 8 p.m. I do Firmly Inc. Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. I got some stuff on Body Slam, post Raw shows on Body Slam, post Dynamite shows on Body Slam, and we play some video games on JPJ Loves Gaming. So that's where you can follow me.
Hey, Shep.
What? Why are you laughing at me?
Hey, Paul, are you going to plug my stuff?
I'm supposed to send a message to you from a mutual friend of ours that tell Shep he's fat. Pink doesn't work for fatties.
It's purple. I got you, Shep.
You, Shep.
Is it Chris Brown?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, fuck that guy.
Whoa, Shep's getting invites. Okay, apparently Shep's over.
Hey, you guys want to go to LaPorte, watch OVW?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. Actually, I do want to go to that.
Should we do that?
I want to go to that show.
Should we do that? I should look into that.
Yeah.
I know a guy who's going to be at that show probably, and I do believe he's the OVW champion. He was heard in his first ever podcast. First ever interview was with KOP, and that is the bomb Eric Surge.
Hell yeah.
But anyway,
Fort Wayne.
Well, let's bring him back then. That's before me, obviously.
Paul just did the interview like 2 months ago.
He did?
Yes.
Shep doesn't watch our stuff.
I didn't see that shit.
Go look it up on YouTube. Eric Surge is a great guy.
Fair enough.
Anyway, check out Pluggo on everything Pluggo's doing. You can follow him at Pluggo on everything. I'm sure that's wrong, but I only know JPJ's because his is on his, bottom third. So Pluggo,
yes.
Tell us where everybody can find Pluggo at.
Well, just search Pluggo. My face pops up. It's variations. If you want the show page, Between Two Beards show page is at B2Beards on all social media platforms. And then tomorrow morning, I'll be previewing LPW 37 with my good friend Blair Pacheco and Big Bad Boris over on Love Wrestling for 4 Exposure.
So how'd the name Pluggo come up? Come on.
Oh, Warren Hayes, our pal.
Warren Hayes.
Good guy.
So I used to go by, back when I first started, Wrestling Plug Inc. was the name. I don't know why. It just sounded good at the time, and I ran with it. But as I started to evolve and it got bigger and bigger, he started just going, that's too much. And he started calling me Pluggo. So then everybody else started calling me Pluggo. And I one day was like, well, I guess I'm mainly the brand. It's not really like a separate entity. It's just me, really. So I might as well switch
It's
it
just
up.
me, Oos.
I wasn't even Pluggo when Beard started. That's how long ago it's been.
He
So
was
yeah,
John. When I first met Pluggo, it was John.
John. And
It
so
was John.
shout out to Warren Hayes. He's the one that gave me the name, and he said,
Is your first name John?
It is.
Do you know what my first name is? I'm JPJ, but do you know what my first name is?
John.
Nope. Fuck you.
Nope.
Not John.
Josh.
Josh.
Nope. Fuck Josh. Although my mom told me she wanted to name me Joshua.
How about Jason?
Nope.
No.
Think about the apostles. Think about religious
Josiah.
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay. There you go.
Junior.
So Joe
I
is
knew
mine. Yes, Joe. Joe, last name Junior, is the JPJ. So when I joined Love Wrestling, there was already a Joe on board. He's no longer here. Probably for better, more than worse. But he is no longer around. So I stuck with the JPJ. But yes, I went to JPJ because there was already a Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Paul because that's my grandfather's name.
Fair.
I wanted to throw something else in there. Cool. You guys have cool backstories. I have nothing.
I don't have much.
I got nothing.
My name is literally the most basic of first names ever of all time, with Joe or Joseph. There was just already a Joe at the time that I joined Love Wrestling, so I became JPJ, and I'm just kind of stuck with it.
If you don't end the stream, he's just gonna keep going.
No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
I'm
Tanner's
Mountain Dew Paul because
Tanner's
Pluggo
like, I gotta
decided
get
one
the fuck
day
outta
to
here.
randomly call me Mountain Dew
I'm already
Paul, and
dead.
it
It's all
stuck.
good.
Or is it like your anniversary or something, Tanner? You're supposed to be.
No.
I just told the wife. I think we'll be about an hour.
That's what I told mine. But
Listen, she needs to know. She needs to know that JPJ was drinking before this happened.
Oh, she will.
One of the
Oh, Tanner goes, oh, you're getting the blame 100%.
Yeah,
I'm not
normally
super-
Shep gets the blame, so don't worry, JPJ.
Yes, I appreciate JPJ taking this blame.
Listen, I tried to fit
All
in.
right.
I tried to fit in.
Follow the Kicking Out Podcast on all social media at Kicking Out Pod. Be sure to check out kickingOutShop.com and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search up Kicking Out Podcast. Two great places to get some great merchandise, support our great podcast, and look absolutely fantastic at doing so.
Yeah, you do, Paul.
Be sure to follow Austin Shepherd at the Shep27. Be sure to follow Tanner Lee at TannerLee92. Follow myself at Paul Zartman87. And be sure to listen to the Kicking Out Podcast wherever it is you listen to your podcasts. And leave us that 5-star review because we are 5-star KOP. And you heard it in our intro. We are the #1 Kicking Out podcast or AEW podcast. The Kicking Out Podcast.
There you go.
Oh man, you guys
It's been a night.
brain screwed
I
me all
apologize.
night
You
long.
my
have not
fault.
even been
No.
drinking, Paul.
No, this is my fault.
I'm
this
just
is my
brain
Fun,
fucked.
boys.
I showed up late. I was a little liquored up.
In all seriousness, fellas, thanks for joining. This has been.
This is
Thank you
This
guys.
is
Hey,
the greatest
hold on.
podcast we've done.
This is the greatest
JPJ.
show in the history of the show.
JPJ,
It is.
You
Yep.
said you're a
Look
little
at-
liquored
here's the
up.
thing.
I
Can I
got
just say
honest
something?
question.
Pluggo,
Honest
eat
question,
it.
bud.
Yes, go
JPJ,
ahead. Go
honest
ahead,
question.
Yes, yes.
If you don't drink beer, what do you
Yeah.
drink?
Gin.
No, I know, but what do you call gin?
Hendrix and lemonade. That's what I
No,
drink.
no. It's beer or
Liquor.
liquor. Hell, I
Liquor.
barely even know her.
Liquor. Barely even know it. Listen, I want to apologize. Listen, shut the fuck up. I want to apologize. All right? Because I know
I-
we
Yell
started
at
late.
us in the
It's my
apologize.
favorite
No, I'm
joke
not
of
going
all
to yell at
time.
anybody.
Just yelled at everybody.
Shut the fuck up, Pluggo. Listen, I love you too, buddy. You're my main squeeze. I want to apologize. We started late because of me. I got a little liquored up to match Shep. I fucked up. All right. Here's the thing. We're still going to win the title. We're going to keep the title because we're better than you. And you know it. But it is what it is. I apologize for being late. I apologize for any chaos that occurred during the show. But I know everybody in the chat was like, this is the best fucking show that ever happened. And it's because of me. So
Yes.
I apologize, but I don't apologize. You're fucking welcome.
Oh, by the way, when we get done, JPJ, I'm going to send the group a text. I found a Coke bottle for you.
Fuck yeah, bro.
After what you just said, I found a Coke bottle for you.
I'm ready for it.
All right,
white?
so
is it white?
no.
What does that mean?
Coca-Cola.
What does that mean? Is it white?
He was meaning, the nose Coke.
Tony
Got
Khan
it.
loves white Coke.
Oh, listen. Yeah. I'm not gonna deny
Yeah,
it.
leave that one alone. Leave that one alone.
Yeah.
There is no Kicking Out podcast this Sunday, as we will be tuned in to Double or Nothing, just like you should be. Pluggo's going to go read a book apparently and ignore everybody because he's Pluggo. So be sure to join us again next Sunday as
For
we
you,
kick
I'm
out
Pluggo.
yet another podcast.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody.
Cheers,
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
This is where I say goodbye and good night